I may say, that's how the Spirit works. Matter of fact,
we rolling now. So I'm gonna be paying and then we're gonna open up.
Alright, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We come out for you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans to wake up to the word of the Heavenly Father, because who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai, is about to come back and redeem the elect of our nation and take us out of this captivity called America in different parts of the world, built in wickedness around us, that's keeping us captive in slavery under the so-called white man, which are the Edomites, Esau, according to the Bible. Start first by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. You that have that fire in your spirit to want to wake up and come out of this captivity, that you know that there's something wrong with the society as you're captive in, that you're enslaved in. Okay? Somebody get Isaiah 29, no, 28, like 9.
Isaiah 28:9?
Yes, I believe
It's Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
All right, who should we teach knowledge and who should we make to understand doctrine, right?
Doctrine.
Now, to answer your question, bro, the reason we're going to address you this way, because there's something irking inside you that you know is not right. Right? You can tell about it. Keep reading, bro.
Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
When you're weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast, you're starting to realize the basics about that you don't fit in this wicked-ass society. The things that you do that have the best intention, the righteous intentions, don't add up in this society. And the things that go on around you, around your family, friends, and just society at large are based in wicked agendas. But you don't match with that. It's because the Heavenly Father may be calling you or may be letting you know that, hey, wake up from all of this madness and come into and hear my word. Go ahead, bro. That's who we're out here to teach. All you niggas out here and whoever else you want to call yourselves that are out here that's fully engulfed in this society, that love the weekends and love going to work and paying your bills and being a slave to this goddamn government and its international banking families, this ain't for you. You're in a deep sleep. You're not weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 10. For precept must be upon precept.
And we're going to break the word down to you in reality, precept upon precept. You take a little bit from here, a little bit from there, precept over there, precept over there. Breaking down the prophecies and the instances that happen in the society to get us back on track in righteousness with the Heavenly Father. Go ahead, bro.
Precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
Keep building from different places in the Bible, because the Bible is written in a mystery and in a puzzle. So you have to put them pieces together so you can see the big picture. That's what we're out here to do, to show you the pattern or the math equation of the Bible so you can get full understanding of it. But you have to be weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Keep going, bro.
Verse 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to his people, to whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest.
This is the rest. The understanding of this will give you rest away from the ills of the world. The things that trouble you in your spirit. How come I do the same bad things that my cousin is doing, or that my brother is doing, or that my dad did, or that my best friend does, and it don't work out for me, but it works every time for him. Or this my white best friend or whoever does it and it works out perfectly, but it don't work for me. It's because it's not in your spirit to be a part of that demonic nature, that wicked nature. Okay? I have friends in the world that they can go off and lie and do all kinds of wickedness and things just work out for them. But for me, and I try the same shit the way they do it and make it my own, and it was never for me. I only had success when I did things with the proper intentions, the righteous intentions. Go ahead, bro.
And this is so refreshing, yet they would not hear.
If you start to pay attention to this word, it is refreshing. It's like, man, I finally found where I fit. I finally understand why all the things in my life I could never make it. I could never quite get there. I could never quite fit in, because you were never meant to be fit with this world in its condition as it is.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 7. Rest in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth.
Beautiful. Read that from the top one more time. I like to look at the top of that.
Matter of fact, let me jump up real quick to 3, and then I'm gonna jump back down to it. It's Psalms 37 and verse. I'll start at 1. It says, "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity."
Said, don't be. You're not meant to be caught up in the same wicked acts that the rest of the wicked world is caught up in. Even if they're Israelites, they could be the 2/3. They're probably the two-thirds of our nation that get away with this stuff. The elect, the Most High, if He has you in His hand, and you can't pluck them out. He's not gonna get you caught up in too deep of wickedness. Now, we all have done things that weren't righteous before we came into the knowledge. But that's when we gotta grow and understand that ain't who we are.
Yep.
You know, that's not who our personal spirits vibe with. We're gonna have family that's gonna keep a bug down, man. We just smoke weed every day. Growing up, you know, you can't kick it with me, you can't do this. I got these cousins, but the cousin is married, but she almost about to, you know, all these wicked scenarios that can happen that we have done before, and we're not meant to do that no more. We're meant to cut all of that off. It said, fret not with the iniquity. Keep going.
It says, "For they shall soon."
Nor be envious of the wicked when they progress.
That was thinking that's good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, God.
It says, "For they shall soon be cut down like the grass."
They gonna get cut down. Their wicked deeds and their acts are stacking up against them. And a matter of fact, hold that. Somebody grab 1 Peter 4. I think at the top. You hear? I want that suffice. I think it's like the 3rd verse.
Verse is this?
1 Peter the 4th chapter.
First period.
1 Peter.
First Peter.
The 4th chapter.
First Peter 4:1. For as much then as Yahweh Shai has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
We gotta arm ourselves with the same mind of sacrificing our flesh against this world. Okay? And let our spirit, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, guide us through this wicked world and navigate through it.
Yeah.
Continue.
For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin.
Because your flesh is not gonna allow you. I mean, your spirit won't allow you to partake in the things that your flesh wants. That's a constant battle between the two. We want to do good, but our flesh like, but it just feels so good, or it just tastes so good, it just, you know. So we got to get out of that mentality. Learning from the point of letting our spirit guide us through the Holy Spirit.
Is that what Paul said?
That's exactly what Paul said. He wrestled both, but what he would do, he does not. What he would not do, that he does. Yep.
Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, it's always confusing when I read that Paul thing. It says, that I do, that I would do, what he wish he could do, he doesn't. When the Spirit wants to do, he does not. That he should not do, is that he does. The wickedness, because his flesh takes over.
We're talking about Yahweh Shai, Joe.
But we're talking about,
Also Paul.
right, we're talking about Paul first.
Paul.
That was what Paul said.
Paul said that. When he was saying it, that's going to be a wrestle that we have, trying to keep our spirit in line to do the right thing, because our flesh is a worthy adversary, and we're used to following after that. So it's going to be easy for it to guide us in the wrong directions. But we have to still pray in the spirit of Yahweh
Back it up.
to guide us away from the flesh and toward the spirit.
It's the only thing that works.
That's the only thing.
It's the only thing that's brought me any shred of peace.
Exactly. That's why we're going to go back to that rest. And then
This is Romans 7.
here's how it breaks down what I was trying to articulate.
Talk about this.
It's Romans 7 and 12. Wherefore the law is holy and the commandment holy and just and good. Was then that which is good made death unto me?
Wait, the law, how does it make death? Because when we sin, the punishment for a lot of those sins was death. You know, so how is that good if it brought about upon death? Right?
God forbid, Yahweh forbid.
If God forbid. I mean, no, it's not bad. It's meant to keep you in line, but there's a penalty for it. But he even opened up the sacrificial laws so that when we did make mistakes, that we'd have an atonement. But then the insincerity came in when they start, abusing it and premeditating sin.
You said we had already been through this a couple times, but we kept on veering back on
Exactly.
That's why
we repent back to the Father. Take us out of captivity.
and that's why history is so messed up, because if you're
Yes.
going to keep on repeating and you're going to learn the lesson,
Right.
it has to be broken up that way. That's how I see it.
It makes a lot of
Warrior.
sense. You said that.
Constantly look back at your answer.
It's insanity. Doing
Yeah.
the same things, hoping for a different outcome. We're never gonna get free from all of this captivity if we don't do something different. So the Heavenly Father is stepping in the second covenant through our Lord to do something different now. You know, which we're doing the same things, but we have to prove under a different context of faith. Not by the actual works, but by through the faith of the works. You know? So continue, then we'll get right back.
It says, but sin that it might appear sin, working death in me by that which is good, that sin by the commandment might become exceeding sinful. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not.
I don't want to be wicked, but my flesh has me. The flow, when you go into the 8th chapter of Hebrews, it tells you, found fault with us. We have the fault in us that we can't keep the law. There's no fault in the law.
That's why the covenant had to be changed.
Right.
We were made too corrupt to keep that old covenant.
Yep.
So he had to.
You're talking about after Abraham?
Yeah.
Because he had a covenant with Abraham.
Which down to Moses, you know, when we were given the law, he had to. He basically he made that covenant, and we had to make the sacrifice by blood. That covenant.
So you're saying he made the covenant with Jacob, but towards the end it veered off.
It was passed
That's
down.
why everybody had to be wiped clean, and then Moses went into the different house of the Pharaoh, right?
Well, that's the history.
Talk about.
That's the actuality, how it played out. The spiritual implications of the law. The lesson was from Abraham to Isaac to Jacob, and from Jacob to his 12 sons, all the way down to the generation forever, which were the descendant of those people. Now, where that plays in is when Moses was an Israelite under that same genealogy line, got the blessing from the Heavenly Father, the covenant from the Heavenly Father, right? The law, statutes, commandments. And we agreed to do them under Mount Sinai right there. We're still under that.
Yeah.
But we're so corrupted from creation that we can't keep it. But there's nothing wrong with the law. Like he was saying, like, it seems that we're just condemning ourselves having this law. And it kind of is that, but what it truly is we need the Heavenly Father to make us right, to be able to keep it perfect.
I agree with that.
Right.
It's true.
Yeah, because the law is perfect. He set it up beautiful. You know, when you really dig into what they're all about. Continue, bro. Then we'll go back to
But what I hate, that do I.
What he hates to do is sin. He does that. Not on purpose, but just through nature of man. Go ahead.
If then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that is good. Now then it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
See? It's the sin that we were created with. Right, but it's the sin that we were in. He's trying to separate himself from the sin, but can't, because we're still captive to this flesh. We need them. And if anybody else was perfect, Yahweh Shai is called Jesus Christ, but have no real meaning or value to him. If there was anybody else that could do what he did, keep it perfect.
Galatians 3 and 10.
I'll grab it right quick.
Matter of fact, I'll grab it. It's Galatians. Just backing up what you just said. It's Galatians chapter 3, at verse 10. It says, "For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse. For it is written, cursed is everyone that continueth not, and all the things which are written in the book of law to do them, but that no man is justified by the law in the sight of the Most High. It is evident, for the just shall live by faith."
Yeah, the just shall live by faith. We practice the law to the best of our ability, rehearsing the righteous acts through faith. So we're always going to come short, but acknowledging those shortcomings, what knowledge of what it is how we get that forgiveness, that grace period is open.
It's Esau that can't acknowledge his shortcomings.
Right, but he's not in this light anyway. This wasn't written for everybody, particularly for us. That's why you go into these other. I got you, brother. I got you. It's a lot. It's the other nations that have these other books and everything that's trying to break us down. That's according to them and their spirit, but it's not under the blessings of the Heavenly Father. This is written in first person from the Creator to His chosen people. Okay, that's the difference of the Bible. It gives us the past, the present, and the future. Yeah. Most people only have the past, the history, and they can kind of make up their own thing in the present. They can even make up stuff for the future. Because the only book where the future comes to pass. Showing you is the difference of the Heavenly Father versus anybody else.
There was another scripture I meant to pull. That wasn't the right one, but basically going into how if it was about the law and we was able to keep it perfectly, then the coming of our Lord dying on that cross, it would have been in vain.
Right.
There would have been no need for him to even come if we was able to do it by the law. That was under the old covenant that we were trying to do it by the law, but we couldn't. We were too corrupted, you know? So that's why Yahweh Shai had to come back and redeem us from the curse of the law so that we can have grace and mercy from the Heavenly Father.
This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. For by grace are ye saved through faith.
Yeah, that grace period is important because before this grace period was open unto us, you fuck up and die.
What is the grace period?
It's basically, that's what I'm explaining right now. You fuck up and die. Basically, is how it used to go. You make a mistake, boom, it's done. Yep. If you don't hurry up and do your sacrifices to the priest and so on and so forth, you're done.
So you're saying right now is a choice time. It's been given to us.
You can call it
this moment right now.
You can call it a choice.
Basically, grace is favor.
Right.
Grace is.
I'm gonna let you slide.
Basically, you're getting something that you don't deserve.
Yes.
Okay.
We're getting. If I could,
we're really supposed to be in trouble.
Right.
But our Lord paid our tab for us through that blood.
Yep.
He paid our tab for us.
But you
can't take that for granted and just abuse it. And,
the
Christian churches, they tell you can take the blood of our Lord that's precious and you can go and commit all type of iniquity because basically He bought your way so you can continue to sin. That's not what the Lord did. Now we're supposed to use that grace to try to better ourselves, get ourselves right.
Closer to how He lived.
Exactly.
You can't get perfect, but closer to how I live. Let him finish that.
For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of Yahweh Shai.
It's a gift. Faith is a gift, and grace is a gift. Because some
sounds like trusting all these.
We're just misunderstood. Because that grace period, it puts something comfortable into sinning. That's what Ecclesiastes in the 8th chapter is talking about. Because since it gets an evil work, it's executed speedily because of that grace period. The hearts of the simple are fully set in them to defeat them. But the hearts of the righteous, not what it says, I'm going to break this down. The hearts of the righteous are gonna take heed and be like, no, let me correct my mistakes of sin and and clean it up the best I can. You know, that's what this is for. This grace period is so we can correct ourselves and clean ourselves up before this wedding, this analogy of the wedding, married back to the Lord. Finish that up. Is that it? Or is that?
Yeah, verse 9. Verse 9. Not of works, lest any man should boast.
It's not about the works, lest any man should boast of the works, but through faith, which was a gift, the works are performed that way.
And it's all predestinated.
Right.
That's why you shouldn't. We're not to boast in the works.
Yes.
All these men that were given that gift of faith, they were already handpicked, if you will. They were already selected to have that faith to be able to carry on in the ministry to preach this word of the gospel. You know.
That was it, right? Go George.
I had something else, but he can get his own.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not
turning back from sin to righteousness. Turning from the ways of the world to the ways of the Lord. It's important that because one more incident can cost you everything. You know, if you don't turn around, like this me saying this though, but this is kind of how I think about it. If you don't turn around now and fix it now, that was your last strike. You're done. I'm gonna just get you out there next. He was in line next. Yeah, I had him told him for real. You know, whatever. You don't want to play with this. Go ahead, bro.
and put off and put not on.
Slide. My bad, bro. If you look at what's going on in current events in the world, there ain't a lot of time left. And all the time now is to sew up everything that we're going to need to earn our salvation. Through faith, through our works, through brotherhood, and everything else. So it's important that we don't play with this time. Right?
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
What if it comes next week? What if all of this goes down? Worse of all, next week, right? World War III on the brink, you know, if it just start happening. Who's ready for that next week? It sounds like, that's just martial law. It's not the missiles. No big deal, but how you gonna get to the grocery store? How you gonna get to, you know, society's broken down. Like I was kind of shook. I'm still, you know, on edge with it, fear of the Lord. Kind of shook when Trump shut the government down. That lets you know, okay, if that continues, he sent martial law out here. I got kids to feed. I got stuff to do still. How is that going to continue? Well, the comfort of the scriptures is what keep you, you know, motivated on these dark times we're coming into. So that's an important thing. But you have to turn to him where he trusts you to start immediately to where he starts trusting in you and working with you. Because he got to try you. The whole trial period of wisdom has to happen first. To where it's like, okay, I'm gonna give him some wisdom and I'm gonna show him a crooked way to see if he follow after that or if he stay following in the spirit. Okay, you stayed in the spirit, now I can trust you to start working within you. And it's tough, man. It's tough.
I was only getting bits and pieces when I wanted it the most.
Right.
And it wasn't until I took a second, stepped away.
Yep. That you start getting it, right? All right, that was it, Big Z. Have yours.
This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 3. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised that he is a debtor to the whole law. Meaning, you know, that's a metaphor for those that still take on the old covenant of, you know, I'm gonna do this according to the law and not according to the faith.
Talking about the heart.
Circumcising of the heart, yeah. But the wicked scribes and Pharisees, it was about the physical circumcision, going back to the covenant of Abraham.
They're actually talking about circumcision.
Right.
It says,
an analogy of the heart, right?
It says, Mashiach Yahweh Shai is become of no effect unto you.
Because our Lord, he didn't do away with the law. But what he did was he made it so you didn't die by the rules of the law when you came short. But it made it to where, because we can't keep it perfectly, we still have the opportunity to get salvation through him keeping it perfectly and then dying unjustly for the nation. You see what I'm saying? So that opens it up that way. That's why we can't. We go back and say, "Oh, forget him. Let's go back and keep the law." We don't have to have faith. I just have to have these works in the law.
You don't have that sacrifice.
Does it talk about how certain men are fit for men's laws and certain men are not? Does it make a reference to that? Does it say these men are for this and these men are for that?
It doesn't say that, but it does make a separation between the 2/3 and the elect. The 2/3 are going to be worried about the law of this world. They're going to keep that. Which we have to still practice that stuff with Caesar. We have to obey.
So I'm thinking about it small. It's on the grand scale.
Right.
It's on the grand scale.
Because so now you have to figure out inside you, to the best of your ability, how to keep this law in this wicked society, to the best of your ability, and how to atone for the things you can't do, how to ask for forgiveness for the things that you can't perform.
God. And that's showing your faith or your works, your faith by your works. Or
Right.
Yeah. I see that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
When you say can't perform, I mean we're limited.
Yes.
We're limited.
Like say if you work 5 days a week, and the Sabbath is according to the new moon and it moves around. Well, you're always off on a Sunday, right? This is hypothetically saying. Well, a Sunday's not the Sabbath. You have to work on whatever day the Sabbath falls on.
Saturday.
That's something that you breaking of the Heavenly Father. So you gotta acknowledge that and let him know, like, please, forgive me, for not being able to keep that. I'm trying to rest. I don't do nothing extra on that day. I don't be having sex with my woman on that day. I don't be putting people to work, doing extra. But what I have to do for my job, I do that.
You don't sell anything.
Right. You try to keep it as low key.
God's day. What day is this Sabbath?
Sabbath means rest.
Rest.
Means rest.
And that's when you talk about the Sabbath during creation, when God made the heavens and the earth. That was the rest that he was talking about? Saturday or Sunday?
There was no Saturday or Sunday.
No.
It was just a seventh day.
Seventh day.
Just a seventh day. The second started over. So on Tuesday, it became the first day, but the next seventh day, or the next day of the week, was the Sabbath was on that next day also. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're saying it's on the first and day, or do you have been on the seventh and day, or the first and day?
It's the first and day. The new moon is the first Sabbath. When you can't see the moon in the sky. And you count the numbers of the amount of days after that, it starts that. It's a different phase of the moon also. But I don't want to get too deep into that just yet. I'm trying to keep the big picture,
Sorry, I'm anxious.
No. I get it. It's all edifying.
I'll finish. It says, verse 4, it says, Yahweh Shai is become of no effect unto you. Whosoever of you are justified by the law, you are fallen from grace.
You're falling from grace. There's no grace. Because you think that all you need is to keep the law. You'll be saved. It don't work that way.
That's those Old Testament Israelites, the Torah-nites, and you even got dudes that know the name of Yahweh Shai, that profess Yahweh Shai, but they always harping on the law more than Yahweh Shai.
So they don't.
You exalt the law over Yahweh Shai, really, because Yahweh Shai is the law. He's the word. So Yahweh Shai came to fulfill, he became the embodiment of the word. So that's why the scriptures say, we followed the law as a schoolmaster, all right, to tutor us. But now Yahweh Shai has become that schoolmaster. So we follow him for that ultimate example. Yahweh Shai, he refrained from his flesh. He didn't give into his flesh, even though he was made in the likeness of sinful flesh. He had a sinful nature. He had desires just like we got desires. But he chose not to keep those things. It was more important to be obedient unto death. And that's how we're supposed to be. All right? Let me jump down to the point. Galatians 5:13. It says, for brethren, you have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another. For all the law is fulfilled in one word, even as this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
And if I say I love my brother, right, would they find that I'm doing something as a bad example? I can't love them because I'm not setting the right example. And they don't love me if they don't correct the example, bad example. See, so it's all about it to make sure that we're always together. That was meant for our whole nation to get out. Then one to conspire with another, you know, just how people are. You think really our people, you see how our people are, they'll be like, hey man, it's all right though. We can just, you know, we gotta tell nobody about this. We can just do this. We'll clean it up around everybody else. And, you know, that the Heavenly Father sees it.
Yeah.
So that's
Leviticus 19 and 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
yep, you gotta rebuke him and correct him away from that.
Yeah.
So if I say if you didn't have a beard, right, but hey, you're supposed to be wearing a beard. You know, if you can grow it, you're Israelite, you believe you're supposed to be wearing it. That's so you don't continue to sin. Like myself, scared, like, well, I don't have enough genes and another tribe to grow up good, you know, so.
It says, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord Yahweh.
And the hard part is 2/3. People that don't believe in this, how do you correct them knowing that they won't keep it? Or how do you get them to, you know what I mean, man, you should just fall back on pork. I love it. Yeah, it was bad. You say something like that, and then you leave it to them to figure out what they're going to do. That's how
Your hands is clean.
You let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Don't be offended. Don't let it bother you. But if it didn't work, say this brother had a bacon sandwich, I'll smack that shit in his hand, his mouth, everything out of his hand to keep him from it. You see, it's a different level.
And what this world teaches you of love is the opposite of really what love is.
Yeah. Kind.
This society tells you that if you tell a homosexual to repent and they come up out of that lifestyle,
Hate it.
that means you hate it. That's hate in itself. For me to now warn you, hey, if you don't repent, the Lord's gonna plague you with AIDS or hepatitis or syphilis. The Lord does not delight in that lifestyle. You need to repent.
Kind.
The world will tell you, oh, that's evil. That's hatred. God says to love everyone.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with me correcting somebody that's living a sinful life?
Yeah.
It's because this world does not want to be told that it's living evil. People delight in the pleasures of their flesh, like
Yeah.
the brother was going into earlier.
Especially from guys that look like us.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the worst.
And that's an abomination. That's showing hatred to the Heavenly Father.
Right, that's what the real
Yeah.
thing is. Because if you look into the laws that he gave us, they're all positive for the betterment of our life.
Yeah.
You know, a way to deal with each other, a way to deal with the earth itself, to deal with ourselves, to deal with our families. It was literally perfect. And it warned us what would happen in the future if we didn't do it and what could possibly happen if we did do it. Well, this is if we didn't do it. You know, worst case scenario. Now we have to fix it. You know, we can't fix it, our Lord to fix it. But through the Spirit, we have to try to help our end of waking up each other up to the elect to fix it in that regard. He's going to say something.
Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
That's the world. That's the world right now. They call evil good and good evil. Hey, it's a wonderful thing to be a homosexual in this society. To be a woman telling the man what to do, and you know, just all upside down, and to be emotional, and to eat whatever your heart desires, all that stuff. Oh, if you can afford lobster and shrimp, you must be wealthy. You must be living a good life.
Trash in this sense.
The trash, right? The Heavenly Father, like, that's not even for you to eat. It's for you to eat. I made it good and clean for you. I labeled it out with guidelines of what you can and can't eat. You know? Go ahead, Mom.
That put darkness for light and light for darkness.
The darkness, the ways of the world, as the righteous light path of the way to live. But the righteous way is this way. And this is the real light.
Yep.
And our Lord walked in that way. He didn't make no bacon sandwiches for nobody. He made fish sandwiches out of kosher fish.
Kind.
And it was blessed because he did it righteously. Right?
That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them
They
that
make the righteous acts of this. They make it bitter to you. They make it like, oh, you eat lamb?
I
Ugh.
can't keep my food down there. I'm having a real hard time. I can't keep it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm nervous, man, or I have fear.
cut down on the type of meat, like the amount of meat that you're consuming, and drink better water, eat a lot more leafy green vegetables, fruits, and herbs.
It just feels like you're not connected.
Yeah.
This poison goes into your system.
Right. I don't know if you're ever going to come back or not, but I'm going to ask you about Daniel, the first chapter. There's an experiment in Daniel, the first chapter, okay? I want you to kind of look it up and read on it. If you come back, we'll talk about it, all right? And if you can practice it during that same week,
Woe unto them
Daniel, the first chapter.
woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight.
This bacon is too good. I'm not giving this up. I'm not giving up my ham sandwich. I'm not giving up my fried shrimp or whatever, my lobster with the butter sauce and all of that. Catfish. Catfish is the most juicy fish. They have their own ideas of what they call good. And it's all wicked. These are the true ways of righteousness. The words of the Lord. All the instruction we need in this captivity, in this life, is all written in there. It's been written long before us. It still applies, and applies even more now in these days.
Can I say something?
Yes.
So the animals we can't eat, like lobster, crab, oysters, and pig, they have a purpose on this planet.
Yeah.
To actually clean up the planet. That's why the Lord don't want us to eat them. So when Yahweh Shah comes back, nobody ain't gonna eat pork. Right. Yeah. The other nations, they're gonna follow the laws of the Bible. So this earth has to be cleaned up.
So they've really been feeding us the scraps this whole time.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it's
go
not
back to the Salaki, because I said like this. You go back to the time of slavery with the so-called Negroes, right? They literally gave them the shit of the worst animals.
Shit.
The intestines of a pig. Pig eat anything. He eats the shit of the ground, all the trash of the ground on land. And we got the worst parts of that. So I mean,
And if you look at the effects it took on our people, everybody knows, every Jake knows somebody that got diabetes, high blood pressure, all these ailments, and a lot of it's due to our diets.
I don't even know why I said that, man. Of course, I've read the Willie Lynch, and I read that, and I started to see what they've been feeding people. I already know that, but it's hard to come into this truth. It's hard to stand on this side. It's not easy.
It gets easier on this side. I'm saying that.
Yeah,
It's easier because you have
I can tell.
structure. Plus, you get used to doing it though. You get used to doing it, but you gotta start over here. Who else was up?
I'm gonna hold it for you.
Everybody else was good?
You want something?
No. I was gonna have to go back. I don't know if it's finished. Go ahead.
It's back in 1 Peter.
Yes. There's more from about that. Go back to
1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as Yahweh Shai has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
Let me see, hold on. There's a like you see this brother drinking this water, right? There's water. It's a little more expensive. It's hard to get to. There's other ways to alkaline basic water, add lemon, lime.
But
like this one that he's drinking is out the 99 cent store.
yeah.
The Lord makes a way.
Purpose of that.
Right, and you just do the best you can. Take that water, squeeze a lemon or something in there, you'll be good, bro. Yep. Then you get into cucumber, start getting to those herbs that really will help benefit you even more about it. So that may be something that helps you. If you do go, pull away from meat and bread and whatever.
I've been pulled away for the last 2 weeks.
Okay, so
Beans and rice.
So water. Yeah. Water. A lot of water will replace that. Go ahead.
Continue in 1 Peter 4. Arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
Yep.
For he that has suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin,
Yep.
that he no longer shall live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men,
Yep.
but to the
things of the world. Go ahead.
but to the will of Yahweh.
Yep, toward the Heavenly Father. And I'm not going to sit up here and search porn on the internet. I'm going to search videos for the truth. I'm not going to sit up here and play the video game all night. I'm going to read. I'm not going to...
Hit the gym.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to do something positive.
Something constructive.
Versus something destructive. So I'm not going to go to the casinos and gambling and drinking until I'm all out of my wits. Not that you can't do that, but I'm not going to put myself into that lifestyle as much and that energy as much because I want to start putting myself more into a righteous vibration. And it's fucked up what happens to you, you know, but it's a positive thing. The world won't accept you once you start pulling away from it. That's what it's saying.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles.
When we were a Gentile or in a heathen state of mind, it was sufficient, the wickedness that we were doing, the lifestyle that we lived. Now we got to change it. We got to change the way we think, change the way we believe and faith and pray. We got to change the way we operate our daily lives.
Yeah.
I said eat already, right? Or change the way we eat. All these things have to change. The way we operate our daily lives, treat each other, ourselves, all of that needs to change. The people that's not into it, like I got family. My sister's one of my best friends. I got cousins that I smoke weed with every day. The moment I kind of pulled away from that part that connected us, it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then when this came into play, all right, bro, cousin, all right, you know, going with that, nobody trying to hear that. And it bothered me at first, but I had a cousin also in it. Another cousin that was also in it at the same time as I was, so we kept each other strong. And then we found the camp and came out, you know, so the Heavenly Father made a way for it to work. And years later, you know, you see what happens. We're still out here.
It was difficult for you?
It usually is, because the world's like, nah, man, come on. You know, here's two we want to hear us. There's a passage here just through nature, with a hand on big
And that's just one example of things that will try to pull you out of this.
Your mama cook your favorite pork dish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right when you're not into that shit. Whatever, all the situations that happen to you. One girl you've been wanting that was about to break up with her man, now she's hollering at you, you know, and then like you're like, damn, did you break up? Well, you know, I still live there, but like, that's shaky. I can't, you know. Go ahead, bro. We're gonna go right back to that.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1.
Perfect.
My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Physical package. And try to beat you down spiritually. But that's when you're strengthened by the Lord. Continue, bro.
Set thy heart aright.
Wait, let me ask a quick question. So when the world begins to tempt you and do all these things for you, what should we do?
That's when you know.
That's when you know, for one. So, but what do you do though?
You have to change it up.
So what?
Change it up all the commandments, and you have to come back together.
Right, when you start getting into this word.
Wow.
That's what it is. You got it, bro.
Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make not haste.
Endure means to make hard, right? You gotta harden yourself to that treatment from the world. Because when it says endure hardness of the good soldier, that's in Timothy. When it says that, you gotta make yourself hard against this world. Because this world, when you're so sensitive and tap into it, you tap into the wickedness of it. So when you come away from it, they try to beat you. That's why the analogy of the Matrix, the movie The Matrix, the first one, is so good. Because as soon as he got unplugged from the system, which is you coming out the world, right? What happens to you? The Smiths are looking for you. The people are trying to turn on you and, you know, looking at you crazy.
It's funny you say that because Neo, the whole point of the Matrix was that his decision was based in love, right? That was his decision,
right. When you go through the whole
that
thing.
That was the test. Yeah.
The same agape love.
That's what made the difference between the other millions of Neos that there had been and then the one.
For 5 other versions. Right. Continue, bro. But you see how this is.
Absolutely.
When he pulled out, when he pulled out, he was scared at first. He didn't know what the hell was going on. And look, he got thrown down the shit pipe onto the sewer.
That's true.
Left for dead.
True.
But who was there to pick him up? The other fellow believers were there. Go ahead, bro.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
And don't try to rush out of it because it's meant to teach you something, to show you something. Go ahead.
Cleave unto him.
Unto the Lord.
And depart not away.
Yep.
That thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
When you get to that point where you're like, man, this is hard, man. I'm on the chopping block at work. My woman's leaving me. She's leaving and taking the kids. Damn, that's a heavy blow. My car's getting down. Everything in my life is going wrong right now. Everything's going wrong right now, right? That's when you cleave unto him and depart not away. You watch more videos, you read more, you pray more. All this stuff has to happen for him to trust you. That you're going to call on him when you need his help. Or that you're going to call on him when things are good, call on him when things are bad, every time. You're going to rest upon him. Go ahead, bro.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low state.
Yeah, you're going to be changed to a lower state.
It's a lower state.
Basically, if say you got extra money in your pocket, your bills are paid on time, all of this wonderful stuff, nice car and all of this, it's probably going to get taken.
That's what happened.
All the comforts are going to get taken. Look at Job. Job is a prime example. That's a very important story for an individual man that believes in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That these things are taken away from you. But what happened to at the end of Job, right?
He got increased.
He increased 100-fold when he endured everything that he had to endure, all the temptations, all the negativity that went around him. He never departed from the Lord. He cleaved tighter unto the Lord. That's in there for us. Go with that real quick.
This is James 1 and 2. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations.
Count it as a positive thing.
What are diverse temptations?
Different, diverse meaning different or many temptations we kind of know, things that tempt you away from righteousness.
Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience.
The trying of your faith worketh patience. You gotta be patient when y'all change to a lower state. It's okay. I mean, I lost everything. I'm barely now getting my kids back into my life, like on a reasonable level. Yeah, I'm doing this thing. Wow. Go ahead, man.
But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
And I just started getting back around just as an example. I just started getting back around my kids as an example. Till I was okay with, hey, I may never get them into the kingdom of heaven. I may never see them again to the kingdom of heaven. I may never, my kids could die, all of that, but I had to trust that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua was going to take care of the situation, no matter what, that I did not want to depart from the truth, no matter what the circumstances were.
That's where you had to take it.
Right, to that high level. Now, I'm teaching my kids, I get a little bit, I can teach them a little bit about the Lord so they can do it for themselves now. So that's just an example, an extreme example, but that's an example of where you have to be at. I don't care if my mom hates me, I don't care if my dad hates me, I don't care if my woman leaves me and bees with my best friend, rides my house blind, whatever the Lord puts out there for me, I'm with him and trusting him no matter what. If I'm homeless, whatever. There's more that will get right.
So it's Luke chapter 14 and verse 26. It says, I'm gonna start at 25. It says, and there went a great multitude with him, and he turned and said unto them, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, and his own life also.
Everything about you. Some people are just so selfish. They don't care about the other people in their lives either. They're only about themselves. But you have to. And when it says hate,
about to say
hate. Like I hate, like we hate Esau. It's not like that. I hate wickedness. It's not like this. Like I don't prefer you over this.
Yeah.
It's putting things in proper priority.
Yep.
Proper perspective. The Heavenly Father is where all the people that are named, they should have their head toward that. But chances are they don't. But you have to have that first and foremost in your life. First and foremost in your life. And that's what it means to prefer the Lord over all the things, even yourself. You're going to take hits in yourself. You're going to take low in yourself. Things going to happen to you all the time that you have to still be like, I don't care. Job being that example.
Yeah, it's beautiful that the Lord told this to his disciples, because if the Lord never told them, if he never presented them with that mindset, it would have hit them surprisingly. Like they're going to do this work, and they're being so occupied in the ministry, and they're realizing that their family is starting to turn against them because they seem to have more time into following the Messiah than to, spend so much time with them. So he was basically giving them warning right before they was even to come and serve our Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, hey, you gotta be willing, if you want to come serve me, you gotta be willing to lose all of it.
That's what's happening to me right now.
We all been through it. We've all been through it. Believe it or not.
I don't understand. I'm trying to speak. I feel like I speak soft to my mother, right? I feel like I treat her right, and I try to do all the things a man should do. But this woman, she's deep rooted in what I feel is an evil spirit, is an evil entity, something that I can never be with. I can ride with what you're saying. It's true.
Separate yourself from it.
I got to. There's a problem, man. I got brothers, I got sisters with me. I got 5 and 6, and I got 1. I got 2. And just like you're saying, Issachar is a strong donkey, strong ass. That's my curse. I didn't start to learn anything until I stopped doing what it is I was doing. I was on the road for 2 years, just driving, working, man, just to live out.
Your mother don't believe, or your family.
Period.
Still try to keep peace.
Lord God, Creator.
This is in the scripture. You're supposed to be doing that. Right. You tell them one time. That's it.
Yep.
If they don't get it, that's it.
It's a big part of it.
That's all.
They take your fathers away.
You already put out that frequency toward us. If they don't get it, it's up to the Lord to open their minds.
You said leave for try to keep the peace and try to
try to keep peaceful.
And push that frequency from you. Like, don't bring me no pork, because you know I ain't with it. On certain days, teaching His word, certain times, if I'm in the room of the boardroom like this, don't bother me. If I got the camera on, whatever the case may be, they start learning that, hey, okay, well, I know he's into that. I'm not going to try to pull him out. They learn that their boundary at a certain level. He's not mean, he's not, so you got to keep that type of vibe around you, but also toward a righteous vibration also.
Apostle Paul said you got to be at peace with all men. So you got to be at peace with men.
You said with all men.
You still honor your mother and your father. You still honor them. My mom still today can call me right now, but I need you to do this. And I'll be like, just don't have them days that I got work for the Lord, and you can make it work. I'll do it. Whatever that is, Mom.
We're not supposed to hate our oppressors. We don't hate them at any time.
Hell yeah.
We hate Esau. But you can't go up to an Edomite start beating his ass. You're going to get locked up.
No, I understand. I hate them.
But why is the serpent harmless as a dove? Be angry but sin not. Those things.
Discretion, knowing when and when not to.
Yeah. Right. It's about knowing when and when not to.
That's prudence, man.
Out here, what cusses that? Like, this is therapy. From Esau here, we cuss his ass out a little bit. We exhort the brotherhood, we edify the prophecies, and we feel better to deal with the next week to be able to do it again. While all the week, we probably can't say much as far as out in public to how we feel and believe about it. We can do our videos on camera at home, but as far as coming out here, this one we can really kind of let it out.
Because you got to understand, it's not our kingdom.
Right.
So it's not our rest. So if this was the kingdom, we could do whatever the hell we want. As far as it's righteous.
Everybody has something.
I didn't finish. Luke 14:26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Bear that cross represents the affliction that comes with the burden, the burden, the millstone, on your neck that comes with this truth. Meaning, like, and it's different for everybody, but it's just as hard for everybody.
Every man's hell is specific for him.
Yes.
So never wish what you're going through. Never wish that upon you, because you don't really know what a brother goes through.
I'd rather go through what he going through what I'm going through. It's not set up that way.
Like, for example, you got a lot of men that were previously in the truth that always felt as if they could handle what the apostle was doing. Even fight the demons that the apostle was fighting, Every brother is dealing with different levels of demons, even on this side, So we each gotta play our part. Ain't now the scripture also tell you we could help each other bear our burdens, you know. But still, each brother still got to work out his own salvation before the trembling.
That's right.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You gotta stand on your own. You gotta be strong. You gotta take
So it's like
you gotta pay your way. It's your ticket.
remember the movie 300?
I think I've
Remember when But you remember when he broke down to the hunchback guy how they work? And King Leonidas was like, I'm ready to serve with you, Leonidas. He's like, well, the liberty shield was the sword. He's like, I couldn't really do it. Because we fight as an impenetrable unit. Every man fights and protects the next guy's his left from the knees, from the heel. What do you say? From the head to the thigh, or from the neck to the thigh. So as I'm fighting, I'm protecting him, as I'm protecting myself over here, and I'm fighting, protecting him on that side too. And if you're not able to do that, you can't fight him. That's what I'm saying. So that's but every man has to be able to do that basic level of protection of himself and the next one. Now, because if you allow yourself to protect him, that hurts him.
Say that again?
If you allow yourself to be killed or cut to protect him, that hurts him also. Because it's hurting you and you can't protect him at full. You see what I'm saying? So we work as one unit, as one body, protecting each other within the knowledge and wisdom and spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Stay one unit. Figure out shot right.
Right. So if you have a burden, I have scripture. You may call me, right? I may have precepts that help you, that comfort you. He may know a couple others, but one that really drives home. He may have a testimony of a situation where he would do the same thing. All to help you, but all to edify us all, to keep us all strong.
That's right.
Romans 12 and 4. For as we have many members in one body, all members have not the same office. So we being many are one body.
The arm does one thing, the legs do one thing, the head does one thing. The body that we do is a similar way. You know, they have different offices.
And every one member, one of another, having then gifts differing according to the grace. Having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of our faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity, he that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness.
There's a bunch of righteous things that different brothers will do, or different offices in this truth will do for each other, and we just gotta work those to the best of our ability. Our strengths, but our weaknesses, we gotta also, through example of this book, say this brother has a strength that's my weakness. I have to learn from his example, try to build my weaknesses, and this brother has something that I'm weak in all the way around for each other. You know, so that's how we hold each other strong. And that's what you have something, BT?
Philippians 4 and 12. I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound.
You gotta know how to be low to where you don't have nothing, and how to be when you got it all. You know, so it's hard, man. It's tough. Because when you get low, you're like, what? How do I get out of this? But it's usually for a purpose. Well, stick to the script. Like we like to say, stick to the script. It'll comfort you in that time of past. Then when you got it all, that's maybe even more dangerous than not having it.
Yeah. Then you got
get it. Now you're like, oh shit. I got it. I gotta do this and that. Stick to the script. It'll bring you back, and you will know when and how to do all the things that you do. You got to go both ways, you know, based on that. But
everywhere and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need.
Yep, to have it, to be able to give, or to know how to help myself. Like, look, I ain't got it, but I need some help. I need help. Lord, please help me. Go ahead, bro. Sunday came out.
It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, verse 12. For it was neither herb your mollifying pleister that restoreth them to health. With thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things.
With the word which healeth all things. So stand based in this will heal you from having too much, from having not enough, from sicknesses. You gotta base everything in the spirit back to Yahweh Shem Shai, onto them, into their spirit. That's the only thing that's going to help you. That's going to heal you.
Yahweh Shai said, I can do all things through Yahweh Shai, which strengthens me.
Yep.
You know? You gotta acknowledge the Most High in all your ways, and no matter what state that you're in. Whether you catching hell or whether you actually doing okay.
And if you examine yourself daily, whether you be in the faith, you'll be like, oh, okay, damn, I ain't been doing this. I've been slacking up on this. This has been on my mind too much. I haven't been, you kind of figure out you'll learn this way. You'll learn how to fix yourself. We all get demons on us at times, right? How do you keep the demons off? Read, pray, fast, watch videos, and in the process, we'll be able to get them off. Because the world is always throwing temptations and demons on us, trying to. Not all of them stick like it works for everybody else in the world, but some of them may, according to our particular spirit, right? And when they do stick, you gotta acknowledge it and get that shit off quick. And that's the faster you get it off, the better you'll be, and the less you gotta prepare. You got something else? Yes. Let's go back. Then we're gonna go back.
Get some water. Back.
Yeah, brother. You may have a water for you.
It's prideful not to ask, right?
First Peter 4 and 4. Where it's like
here's the part where here's the part where you'll start noticing what's happening to you in the world with your family and friends.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness. When we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries, wherein they think it's
abominable idolatries. They just had one what? That last week? Easter? Easter.
Idolatry. What's that?
Idol worship.
Idol worship. Worshiping a false idol. People commit idolatry every day. You know about the late rapper Nipsey Hussle, right? The guy, that rapper from LA that just passed. They're taking it a whole nother level. They're turning this guy into a deity. And they're painting murals of him everywhere. They got candles and people getting tattoos of him on their body. That's an example of idolatry.
Before he passed, they were talking about him like he was a messiah, like he was bringing together everybody.
You're not supposed to do that, That's idolatry. Most High, he's a jealous power.
So what troop y'all getting to today? What troop y'all talking today?
About the word. I got a quick one for you all. Smoke those cigarettes? Smoke cigarettes? Now put that out, brother. We'll just basically edify about idols.
Want me to read it? This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. I am the Lord thy power, which hath brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Not Nipsey Hussle, not Uncle Sam, not Easter, or Ishtar.
Get the sign. The sign.
No idols.
And turn the back of it.
No.
These are all the idols.
There's more than this.
There's more than this, kind of.
80 idols seem like every day. They got Nipsey Hussle on this list of idols. There's a major following. I saw a video yesterday. A major people that are just showing up from all over the world to go to the store that wasn't even open.
Oh, that's
just going to see what the spot where he got.
That one's on point right now.
What point as far as what?
Oh, that's what Jesus was a slave ship. He was Caesar Borgia.
Right, that's his, that's
Yeah.
Cesare Borgia. Yep.
He's a false idol.
Yep.
Yep.
Let me show you this side so you can
False
see that for a little while.
Yep.
All right, so keep going, bro.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or
That's a
any
graven
like.
image. All right, that's a graven image. They're graven, trying to grave Nipsey Hussle. They got Easter's now a graven image. They got you with bunnies and eggs together. They got you with fertility goddesses and whatever. They got all kinds of stuff going on.
Christmas.
People are Christmas, the tree, Santa Claus. They got all of these gods. Right? They got you believing that there is no God. They got all this crazy money, the God itself. Right? They got all this stuff going on that's keeping you away from the God of the Bible.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath.
Praying to the planets, Saturn worship, down into the birds, this atmosphere of the heavens, birds, down onto the earth, and even down into under the waters. You don't want to worship nothing. It's all about Him. But this is particularly given to these people. You want the Son, right? Your father? The father's nationality is on the Son? Over there? Okay. Right. So continue.
All that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy power, am a jealous power.
He's a jealous God. So you incite him to jealousy, just like any of us. If your woman's out there hanging, even if she ain't did nothing, but she out there flirting with other men, that's gonna send you into a jealous rage, right?
Con.
Well, how much more?
Metal. If you went into your woman's phone
You're right,
and she got images of different men in her phone, you will feel a certain way about that. That's how the Heavenly Father is when He sees His people here worshiping these different idols and got them all plastered on their walls and and they getting them tatted on them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want your woman to tat another dude on her breast.
Yeah, why are you supposed to be with him? You got married or you together, and then all of a sudden she popped up with all these other guys, all tatted on her, and believing.
Why is it that they're always doing something with their hands?
Oh, that's whatever
Why?
demonic imagery that happened. That old belief. I don't dig into that stuff like that. What I mean when I say that is
the more current or modern idols, a lot of them, they were Masonic, like this dude Malachi Z. He did have symbols. All these different hierarchical figures, the hand gestures is basically giving homage to a demon. And it's all Masonic.
that's what it's based in, and that's why they even have the new images of Jesus Christ. They'll have him with the thing like this, doing the same hand gestures as all this other stuff. All time showing you that's not what it is. The Bible the Lord to look like that. That's what the Bible says describes who the world called Jesus Christ to look like. And it's so funny how opposite these two are. Right? How opposite, so you can't get it half right. You're gonna pick one or the other. And most of us naturally in our mind are picking this one. That's why he's a jealous God. He's gonna visit the earth with people that believe in this image or any of these images. And a jealous rage of wrath and righteous indignation.
And not to say that you can't have an image, put on your wall. Like you have an image or a specific type of painting and it's real nice, and you might have a picture of the sun with birds flying and the ocean. Just don't bow to it. It's just you like the picture, you can put it up. But if it's like an image of a person that you idolize, that's different. Because the word idol, it actually means graven image. It just means an image.
So even these athletes, you mad at them when they're doing their pose, they have the trophy, like the idea of the trophy.
I'll drop a deal on you. Say when you see him, he's getting frustrated right now. That's why he's been sitting with your hands as these church tells. He uses his comes out. This word, this place. This place. 12 years ago, already over this place.
It's been about 400 years. this one is the time. We can't measure the time.
No, man, no.
We're not supposed to know the time. Because if I told you that the 400-year prophecy comes to pass May 21st, right? We're going to party up until the 20th. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're going to get right for the 21st. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But I'm just saying, generally our people will do that. So when the master of the house leaves, which is calmed down, all through preparing a place for us, when we get back, he tells us to be working. We want to get back and see us working.
Yep.
Knock this stuff out. That's what we're down here to do. We're not down here to kick it to, let him, okay, let's get back to work the last second. Nah, he wants us working the whole time, working hard the whole time.
So what's going on? So
What was that? Circumspect? Circumspect means to look around. That's all it means. Yeah, well, we were just watching everything. We were watching the spiritual life.
Yeah, how do you determine the time by the prophecy?
That's all it really is. We're watching the prophecies, we're watching the current events to watch the ones that line up and match. And we know by the time that we're in the current events that those are some of the prophecies that are coming to pass and are about to come to pass. Like the mark of the beast, which is huge. Right? The mark of the beast is that impenetrable device that goes in your body, right? We know that this RFID chip is that. Because that's the only thing that really makes sense to be that. There's nothing else that makes more sense than that. Because without that RFID chip, it has the barcode and all that in it, all the information on the chip and all that. That's your whole buy and sell. That's your allegiance to the beast. You know, so things like that we're always watching and circumspect with that. But we gotta be circumspect with everything. I gotta watch this brother, he gotta watch me, we gotta watch each other, I gotta watch the apostle, this all happens this way.
I'll keep it ready for this.
Don't smoke no more cigarettes, bro. Don't worry about that.
It's back in 1 Peter 4 and 4, wherein they think it's strange that ye run not with them.
People in your family gonna think it's strange that you're not doing the things that you used to do, hanging out with them the same way.
Oh, you crazy?
They call you crazy. I was hearing that work. The white man wrote that book. That book is false. That book they don't say all types. And these are Christians that say stuff like that. People that still get up on Sunday morning, go to a church, call you crazy for actually reading the book that they said they believe. Church is really, the idea of a church is really a concert. Hear music and hear a comedic speaker, a motivational speaker. That's all that is.
You guys think of, not think of Jehovah's Witnesses, but reading the Bible?
What do you think about Jehovah's Witnesses? They don't know how to truth. The bottom line, they don't know how to truth.
Not about the book though, reading from their Bible.
The little comic book?
Well, I don't know. My dad's a
Watchtower.
No, the Watchtower is the like the pamphlet type.
Oh, I'm thinking
They have a certain.
oh, they got a certain Bible. The Red Bible. Yeah.
I don't know, but my dad, he's a witness, and he told me to read from that Bible because they take, I guess, scripture from all the other Bibles. They said this is everything comprised into one. That's what.
The idea is to get the purest form of understanding out of it. You know, and so we agree.
That version of the Bible, if I'm not mistaken, I think it goes off on Deuteronomy 28:68. I think
that's a good place to check.
It's reworded. There's certain scriptures that's reworded in other translations that you kind of gotta differentiate it.
I saw that they have 8 or 9 translations for one scripture.
You'll see that a lot of verses are omitted. You know, certain scriptures that are left out. There's certain scriptures that's paraphrased, and you really don't want to. That's why we go to the King James, because it's between the King James and the Geneva Bible. Those are the most accurate translations of the original manuscripts. They're the purest form.
Because the English language is a bastard tongue anyway, made up of different languages in the first place.
watching some of these videos where you guys talk about this.
So translating it into English is going to lose some of the meaning of it. But this is still the closest. There's some mistakes in here that we acknowledge and see. They switched up a couple words or words that shouldn't be here. But we always try to research and go back to the Greek and the Hebrew.
They do go off on Deuteronomy.
What does it say?
I'm saying something about you will offer yourself.
Yeah, let me read it. This is out of the Jehovah Witness Bible, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And Jehovah will certainly bring you back to Egypt by ships, by the way that I told you. You will never see it again. And there,
I said bring you back to Egypt by ship.
You said they're never supposed to go.
You're not supposed to say that way,
And
right?
then after this place, we're not supposed to come back here.
Right. But after the first Egypt, they're going to say like we're going to go right back into Egypt, to ancient Egypt.
So you're saying they're
go right
contradicting.
back into ancient Egypt. We've been back into bondage.
by the way that I told you, you will never see it again. And there you will have to sell yourselves to your enemies as male and female slaves.
I'm only $20, man. Just hook me up, bro. I just want to get to your Egypt. Just work, man. Just let me get to your Egypt to work. $10 a wholesale. You know, I'm being funny, but it don't even sound like reality. Reality is King James, bro. That sounds a lot more right.
Does it say more on that?
It says, but there will be no buyer.
So we're not going into
So I'm gonna be brought on ships all the way to a geographical location that you don't need ships at all to get to.
Right.
But once I get there, I'ma sell myself to you, but you ain't gonna buy me. So what the hell is the point of me even being in Egypt?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. That translation of that particular verse, that doesn't make sense.
That's the translation that we're gonna go off.
Get it in the King James.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Egypt again with ships. You see, the Lord, let me slow it down. The Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships. That's
No,
saying,
it's saying.
but it's talking about the Israelites, but it's not saying that we're going. If you catch the way it's worded, it's not saying we're going back into ancient Egypt. Like the other one was saying, it's saying we're going to bring you into a state of Egypt or a state of bondage again. By the way, with ships though, if we walked out the first time, we could walk right back in. Well, how do we get into Egypt with ships? Well, think about it. All of us came from that eastern world and rode ships over to this western world, whether it be North, Central, South America, however, we all went back in the ships. You know, once we got over here, what we do? We stay. We can't just leave. We gotta go to work, or we die, we don't eat. You can't just, like, without a driver's license, we can't just disappear. You know, there's a whole lot of rules, just like the plantation.
Yep.
Or prison, we can't leave.
One thing the witnesses, they want to. That's strange, man. Why are they taking that? Why are they trying to like find a metaphor or translate that when they take everything else for? It's like face value. That's strange.
Right,
That's strange.
because when you can't explain the truth of the scripture, you have to wing it.
I understand what you're saying.
You know
They're
what I
gonna
mean?
put you back in the state of Egypt. It's gonna be here like it was over there. You're not gonna go on ships where no one's gonna buy you, where you have no purpose.
But that's the whole.
Back to the milk.
Prime example right here. That shows you right here that that's Egypt.
What shows me?
Pyramid right there.
Pyramid.
Hey,
Wait.
pyramid. At the end of the strip down there. That's another show that this is Egypt.
What does it say? Pure on the dollar.
E pluribus unum.
It's pluribus unum.
Out of many one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this nation. So that's another something showing Egyptian. Right? There's obelisks that are Egyptian.
Yeah.
There's a lot of spiritual implications here that prove that this place is Egypt, especially for us.
Memphis.
Memphis, the city of Memphis.
They have a pyramid in Memphis,
There's a Memphis, Egypt.
right on the river.
Long Beach, California has a pyramid. Right? The end of the strip has a pyramid.
Why does he like that? Well, not he, but Why show signs? Why? That's another question I have.
Well, that's the difference of being drawn from the milk. The first one from the bread. Who should we teach if you can see that this is Egypt? Because look, it shows you the money has Egyptian stuff on it. It shows you the architecture has Egyptian stuff on it. It will show you that some of the customs are Egyptian. And we'll still keep it. But it's more about the bondage of the Israelites. That's really, because the whole nation hasn't been in bondage like this except in ancient Egypt, or a harsh bondage like this since ancient Egypt. Together, it builds the place up. And the deliverance we have from there, similar deliverance that we gotta have from this Egypt.
That's beautiful because, like you said, Egypt was the last captivity where all 12 tribes were pressed together and served hardcore bondage and slavery together. After that, we went into the Babylonian Empire and was enslaved there. The Northern Kingdom was already broken off and they was already carried away to Syria to serve captivity there, and then they left from there and came over here to this side of the world. It was basically the Southern Kingdom. Those were the remaining tribes that was over there, but you still had a small number or remnant of the Northern Kingdom still amongst the Southern Kingdom over there, but the majority of the Northern tribes, or the 10 tribes, were all already on this side of the world. It wasn't until this captivity when we were all oppressed together under the same oppressor, same, you know. So that's why this is Egypt again.
Is that why this is being broadcast to the rest of the world?
Yes.
United States?
Because think about it. I'll say it like this. If you think about it, whether scripture or any other book of belief, they have that account of the Israelites coming out of Egypt. It's usually in most books, right? Praise the Lord. Why is that? Because that was a major land on the earth. Everybody heard about what happened to the Egyptians when the Israelites came out. The plagues that came, they chased the army, they walked through the Red Sea, and the Red Sea swallowed them. And then the Israelites became a great nation after that. So they're sitting on the same people being oppressed over here. Ahmadinejad, when he was the president, I think, of Iran, he mentioned that we were over here in captivity under the so-called. That's it.
Come on, man. Get out of here with all that.
All right, anyway.
Let's come Satan.
Satan.
So let's sit, right? Read already? So you have something, though? Everybody got something, right? What was you going with?
Revelation 11, right? Is that what you was reading?
That's what I was about to do.
Did you finish Deuteronomy?
No, I didn't finish Deuteronomy.
Finish Deuteronomy, we get Revelation 11 and we'll go.
It's Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Yeah. This is the difference of what that was said versus this one.
And it reads, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
You didn't need a ship to get to ancient Egypt, so that's all coming over here on ships was going into bondage.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto
You're not going to see the land of Israel this whole time. You're not even going to know that we should be over that land. That's how bad this situation has become.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
You shall be sold, key word, not offer yourself, but sold as a bondman and bondwoman. When we bring out the slavery sign,
You're invincible.
you've been
Sit
sold.
down already.
Look, this is where to go. So, right here, let me just put down here. Sold, to be sold on board ship blanc. I can't read that word. I can't tell what letter that is. on Tuesday of the 6th,
of May. Next.
May, like they got
Alpha
the whole,
Ferry, a choice cargo about
I forgot my book.
250 fine, healthy Negroes.
Yeah, 250 healthy and fine Negroes.
I forgot to bring the book, The Other Slavery. You got it, yeah. Or it goes into the same slavery that we went into. The Native Americans here went into slavery. So
Okay. Get the sign right there.
Over to the east.
The front one.
They got sold as slaves as well. White men came over here and exploited them. The Mormons.
Yep.
The Mormons, they came over here. They were putting the natives in slavery.
That's a damn demonic spot, man.
Yeah. That's why a lot of our people are Mormons now.
Yep.
They skinned the women too.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
It was almost
They didn't skin
more
just the
profitable.
men, they skinned the women.
Yeah, hey, anything that you can, just the worst things you can think of this devil doing, he did it to us.
Yeah, the conquistadors used to carve the breast of the woman so they wouldn't get sent to the church.
Yeah. How messed up is that, right? Is that that one? Yeah, and it said when it says that no man shall buy you, nobody's gonna come over and save you. It's not gonna be Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey. Ain't gonna be none of those Geronimo. Not gonna be none of those people that come over to save us. The only one that can do it is Yahweh Shah, through Yahweh.
It means to buy back.
Yeah, to redeem.
To
or
redeem,
Yeah.
to buy back. Ain't nobody, no man on the earth will have the power to be able to. It don't matter how much material wealth you have or whatever, they won't have the power in the wealth to restore us back to our old estate. That's why we're here to this very day. They used us to build all this up.
Yep.
So that's why our Lord and Savior is the ultimate redeemer. He's gonna be the one that's gonna redeem us out of this captivity. Marcus Garvey tried to, he tried to put Negroes on boats, try to bring them back, to Africa, but that didn't work out too well.
There's Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
The great city is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. We showed you the relics, like the pyramid down there, the money, the belief system. Christmas was like the sun worship Sunday and all of that. That's Egyptian. That's basically Egyptian. Between Egyptian and Babylonian, which are both Africans, they really did a heavy number on us, right? And the so-called white man has picked up all of that vibration.
They incorporated into Christianity also.
When they incorporated into, that was the key thing to them. When they incorporated into Christianity, that gave our people a chance to believe in it and to feel a connection with it. We have a zeal for the Lord, but we don't have any knowledge about how to go. So when they can lie to us and throw that in there, hey, this white man is Jesus. We go worship him on Sunday. Good Friday was on 2 days away, but we gonna act like it was 3 anyway. We gonna, they just all types of stuff like this, right?
So
Recently in the news, it came out that back during slavery, it was the slave masters used to have a slave wife. Yeah. So they omitted certain, they took certain scriptures like love your enemies, obey your masters, and they made it like a Bible out of it, and they gave it to the slaves to read so they wouldn't buck up against their slave masters.
This pastor out here in the States?
No.
Yeah.
It's the Bible is in a library in I think DC now. Yeah.
And I'll say this: if you
It's one of the originals. I'm not sure.
Probably more than one.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, if you see the movie, if you haven't, you might want to watch it. Birth of a Nation. That was that same idea, but with the Nat Turner, I don't want to say twist, but from that Nat Turner angle of him being one of the guys that can read, and they pushing him out there to be a preacher to the slaves, to be obedient to the slave masters. Okay, so he was probably reading out of that Bible, that slave Bible. Then as he knew the whole Bible, because from the movie standpoint, I don't know the movie story, but from the movie standpoint, there was a white lady that was teaching him how to read through the Bible, And that's how she taught him, was through the Bible. So he was reading the whole version of the Bible. So when he went back and started reading it with new eyes and the Spirit on him, it began to make more sense. And that's when he was breaking it down. I don't know if you see the movie. That's when he was breaking it down to him like, look, for everything that says love your enemies, there's another scripture that says to hate your enemies. So what is that? So is there a contradiction? As we know, it's not a contradiction. Love your enemies is love those that don't believe, that are enemies of righteousness. That, that are Israelites. You still love them, but you can't love with them like that. You have to kind of separate yourself. But you don't hate them and beat them up and
He was quoting scriptures that kind of sparked like the spirit of rebellion.
Yeah.
And that he wasn't supposed to know those things. That
Right.
was the slave.
That's what they
slave
took that out
master.
the slave
The
Bible.
slave master. That's the reason why they took it out. Cause the scriptures that he was quoting.
Yeah.
That was what roused their spirits up, man.
Yeah.
He was reading like
Same
some.
scriptures that
I think he
roused
read
them
Psalm
up.
149 chapter.
Yeah.
And we showed.
And when it came on the movie, he was like, woo!
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, but these same words, the Spirit of the Heavenly Father is supposed to do that to us. It's supposed to get our minds right. It's not supposed to get us to pick up guns and go shoot it out at the city hall and nothing. Nah, we're never gonna win that like that. But reading this word and condemning this man with his history, with his current events, and with the words of this book, it's killing him. It's killing him. Now he's starting to bug out. He's gonna have to come down and he's gonna have to do something serious.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go too far.
With the same, but we're condemning them with the same book that they've used to control us with Christianity throughout. Shit seemed like forever.
Yeah, it seems like forever, hundreds of years, not more. So but you see how that feeling is like, this has got to be right. Read that in Revelation again. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Well, we're gonna read it.
Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
What was the major thing about Sodom? Sodom.
Major thing about Sodom?
Yeah, what was that known?
They wanted sex, drinking, anything, idolize anything.
The main thing that Sodom and sodomy is homosexuality, bestiality, and all those type of things. Just unlawful sex acts, basically.
It's based on sex.
They were doing the same shit that these people that hold the rainbow flags are doing.
Yep. Now you can marry an animal today. You can marry another man or two women, or they almost got it to where you can marry children now. Like it's
All manner of sexual perversion.
Yeah.
At the school, on Earth Day, it was a woman getting married to the Earth, and they publicized it.
Yeah. Like that's how far we're gone. The Lord's like, did we read in the 20th chapter of Exodus? Don't have nothing else above or below or on earth or nothing. Well, people have converted all of that. So it's called spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Egypt being that bondage place, Sodom being, what happened to Sodom? Well, that says the same thing's gonna happen in this place. What happened in ancient Egypt? The two plagues, same thing had to happen. But this is both Sodom and Egypt. So all these things gotta happen in this place. And this is where we're in bondage.
It says, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Behind you.
They kind of looking like that. That ain't our Lord. They don't even have the mentality of our Lord. This guy loves everybody. He's a damn demon, but he loves everybody. Everybody can choose him. Everybody can be a part of him. Come to church and sing songs, pay the tithes, go home happy, and sin all you want. It's okay.
And that's really blasphemy because that guy, that's Cesare Borgia. He was a damn homosexual. He was a freak.
He was breaking, he's an Edomite anyway.
Yeah.
He was breaking everything that this Bible was about.
Even as you said he was the son of a cardinal or the son of a pope?
Pope.
So you're saying even as the son of a pope, he was a homosexual?
Yes, the Pope himself was.
They got
Yeah, all these
I know about that, but when we
That's
talk
their
about it like
reputation.
it's history, it's almost like it's open for the whole world to see. It's new information to me.
They have
because nobody's bringing that angle out.
It's a show about called The Borgias. And it showed that he was a homosexual, that he was having sex with his sister. You know? So it's documented history.
Yeah, I mean, it's a TV show, it's the internet, but there's documented history on what they do. But you can go back into the Renaissance period, and the ancient Roman period, and even the Greece before that. See, all of that stuff that they're doing today is still going on. The same stuff that these priests and cardinals and popes and all that are getting convicted for now. Not even getting convicted, but the stuff that they got going on now is no different. They were doing it then, they're doing it still today.
Didn't they just admit how thousands of children got molested in the Boy Scouts?
Yeah, up in New Jersey and New York.
Yeah, all these different Christian, so-called Christian organizations, Catholic organizations, is being found out that a lot of perversion and wickedness has been going on. But it's the same spirit, it's the same demon that was lingering amongst these ancient pagan empires that the brother just mentioned. The Greeks, the Romans, that they all got down like that.
And in a
These
minute.
were all eating by so-called white people. Because that's their spirit. Their spirit is not right.
The scripture said the spirit that is in them is not upright in them. They don't have an upright spirit. Man was made upright, but they weren't made. Like they're made like an animal. So they're just following their beastly flesh, like an animal would. And the fucked up part is that their spirits are inclined toward evil, to being the witness stick of the negative entity, the negative balance to the Israelites are too. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, because don't you not say in Hebrews 12 that he's a fornicator and a profane man?
Yeah.
A fornicator, he has no limitations to his
No
libido.
boundary,
He'll anything that he finds pleasure in, he'll get it. Orgies, relationships, wife swapping, all the levels of perversion we see in this society. They call them swingers. You take my wife and I take your wife. That's all this stuff is proliferating. That's how you know that same man is the one who's in power. And everybody is under his vibration. That's why you see it's so prevalent.
It's also the real messed up part that's really got the Heavenly Father pissed off is that our people are caught up in
heavy
this
into
world.
it, heavy.
We follow everything that he's taught us, and we follow his example. We don't even care to know. Right, but we follow after whatever he's doing. So he goes out and buys out the bar and sniffs coke and does all of this, and he'll sleep with 18 different women and don't give a damn, and he'll sleep with animals and whatever perverse ideas he does, our people are doing it too now.
As is the kings or the people.
Yep. That's something like that.
Yeah. Proverbs 12 and 26. Proverbs 12 and 26. The righteous are more excellent than his neighbor.
That's us, we're the righteous.
But the way of the wicked seduceth thee.
And we're more excellent than everybody around us, but the ways of the wicked seduce us. And it's like,
They just like Eve.
yeah, probably.
Eve is the perfect example.
Yep.
When she got beguiled by the serpent, it wasn't just words that the serpent was just, putting in her ear. He was introducing certain lifestyles and practices to her. And she was soaking it up, and it became so pleasant to her eyes and her ears. It sounded so good to her. She went out and started doing it as well. And then she was like, you know what?
Try this. I got an idea.
And if we get into this, we become like gods. We know all the ways of life. We get the whole 360 of knowledge of good.
We only getting half the story right now. We want to,
Right.
It's like they introduced a new shit, new products. A totally new thing. We weren't designed for that.
Right.
Wow.
We weren't designed.
Because of that, the serpent, he's the one that opened up that Pandora's box, man.
I thought it was just words. I thought it was just a whisper in the air. I didn't know that.
He told her to get into it. He planted those seeds in her mind, And that's what happens to this very day where a lot of our people, naturally in their spirit, they know the stuff that they do is wrong. wrong, but they're being constantly reminded every day that what they're doing is actually right according to this society. Don't let nobody judge you. You can do what you want to do. It's your body.
No, I think it was
You know, that's what society it tells you. But that's the serpent giving you the license to sin. You know. You had what's that actress, man? Zoe.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana.
Yeah.
Her, man. Basically, I think she just came out and made a statement how her household, they basically grew up, not acknowledging a man and woman. Basically, she said, in my family, there is no gender. So how I'm raising our children, they don't have to pick and choose to be a man or a woman. Just totally just bugged out philosophy. That all those ideologies go back to the serpent.
It's something. It's about duality.
Yeah,
it's the goal of the oppressors to give you both sides. Can you guys explain that to me or touch up on that? Because I don't.
Get what you the 2 and 2. Heavenly Father made.
Sorry.
There is duality.
There's a movie scene from Vampire Movie, right? He said, Eddie Murphy playing pastor, he's talking about evil is good, right? Well, it's kind of true. He said, if every day was a sunny day, then what's a sunny day? You need to have a rainy day or whatever to make it to duality. You would never appreciate a sunny day if it wasn't for the opposite, which is absolutely true. But the serpent gave Eve was all the negativity that but the Heavenly Father had already gave us the good, we didn't appreciate it. And now that it's been taken away, we only have the bad. We'll, in the kingdom of heaven, appreciate the good.
So Adam didn't appreciate it yet.
Well, he was put out by Eve. He just pussy. I mean, they just said that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 33, verse 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. And so is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
There is a duality. We wouldn't be appreciated as righteous men if there wasn't a wicked ass bunch of people doing what they do. And vice versa. They wouldn't be looked at as wicked. It's kind of what we were talking about knowledge of the law, right? If you didn't have knowledge of there being wicked ass people out there, you wouldn't know that there be a righteousness out there also. And vice versa. Keep on going.
Verse 15, so look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are 2 and 2, one against another.
They got the books on
Yeah. That's in Ezra's. That's in 2nd Ezra 15, I think. Realm against realm.
That makes sense right there.
That makes sense.
That's clean. Yeah.
Okay.
I can get Isaiah.
verse 15.
Oh, okay, that's another verse. Something.
Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
That's why when Job was tempted, he had to go ask the Lord about Job. Satan, I'm saying, had to go ask the Heavenly Father about Job. He's like, Satan, what are you doing around here? Like, I'm to and fro on the earth, looking for somebody who's weak. Yeah, you tried my servant Job? Like, I can try him. He said, yeah, you're going to try him. He's good. But what kind of power can I use? Can I use anything? No, you can't use anything, but you can use this, and this. But you can't kill him. But you can use all these, to roughly, to paraphrase how it goes. But he had to ask the Heavenly Father for permission to do certain things. What the Heavenly Father said he couldn't do, he didn't do because he couldn't do it.
Yeah, the Christian church, they
They make it seem like the
Satan,
devil is equal.
devil, rebelled against God. He was the most angel. Music, he got kicked out.
Falling from grace, and he's beautiful. He shows us how to live properly on the earth. So much BS. And then none of it all lines up. That's the thing that gets me. None of it all lines up. This makes the most sense. That he controls both sides. Matter of fact, get Proverbs 16 and 4.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. And it reads, the Lord has made all things for himself.
All things for himself.
Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Even the wicked for the day of evil. That goes back to the serpent and all the wicked people that played their role for this whole big picture of the nation of Israel, where they're supposed to be ruling the earth in the kingdom of heaven. Everything is to that. You do nothing against the truth, only for the truth. Everything was all set up so we can. Now it's a little heavy how I'm saying, but I want you to figure it out in between us. I don't want to say something that takes you into another direction. I want you to figure that out, right? What's up?
Sirach 18 and 2. The Lord only is righteous, and there is no other evil. All made his will.
This wind blew because of him. You know, everything. You know?
For he is the king of all, by his power dividing holy things among them from fame.
God.
Dividing holy things from things outside the temple. Things that are separated from the things that are outside the umbrella, so to speak, of the Heavenly Father. And we're all supposed to be under that umbrella, protected by the laws, statutes, commandments, and the will of the Spirit and all that. But because we went off from it, he said it, if you go off from me, I'm gonna turn my back to you and treat you like a damn heathen. And that's where we're at today. But now he said, but I won't keep my wrath with you forever. I'm gonna come back and start dealing with you. And this is what's happening.
I got a cut on Satan being a rebellious people. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, starting at 19. It says, therefore hear my voice and understand my words, and I shall speak before thee. This is the beginning of the words of Ezra before he was taken up. And I said, O Lord, thou that dwellest in everlastingness, which beholdeth from above things in the heaven and in the air, whose throne is inestimable, whose glory may not be comprehended, before whom the host of angels stand trembling. So that means all the angels, they fear the Heavenly Father. Yeah. Even Satan fears the Most. He's one of those angels. You know?
Let's go right now, right?
18. Behold, he put no trust in his servants, and his angels he charged with power. He can make his angels.
Foolishness.
Psalms 103 and 20, it says, bless the Lord, ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearken unto the voice of the word. Bless ye the Lord, all ye his hosts, you ministers of his, that do his pleasure. So they basically, the angels are programmed to just indefinitely serve him, to do his will, do his bidding. Whatever orders that he sends down, they're going to do it without any questions, without back talking, none of that. So if you get out for somebody, the angel's job is to go down there and make that hit. If he wants you to die that day, the angels, he going to send them out on an assignment.
And also the angels are protection until glory outside.
looked at the Lord's Prayer, but what he said in that prayer.
It's Matthew 6, almost start at 10. It says, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven."
That's it.
So it's going to be righteous, even though it hasn't been on that high righteous level brought up before. It's going to be done on earth as it is in heaven. Because heaven is perfect. It's perfect. Nobody wants to go back. Now, when you get up there, it's like, even the wicked, they're like, I don't want to go back. But you got a job to do. I'm sending you back to go do whatever I told you to do. Judgment or whatever the case may be. Well, in the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be perfect here. You know, where we're going to be so, we're going to have a rule on such a high level of following righteousness. But he's not going to make mistakes here and there as they're trying to learn. We're going to be perfect. We're going to execute vengeance upon them until they get it just about perfect. And that's the way it should be. We're all going to know it. All Israelites are going to know it. Our women ain't going to ever worry about our children going to be born knowing it. Like, it's going to be beautiful. So we just got to go out. So, son, go tell that damn heathen don't eat that. You know, you go slap a curse on him or whatever he may do, you know, and then put him straight, you know. It's gonna be righteous though. And that curse will be the warning to not do that, you know, but it's gonna be perfect balance of righteous. You have one, right?
All with the Spirit.
No. Go back to it, right?
So it's just a quick
Hit it, because I think it's gonna tie us back into what we were.
This is Job, chapter 12, verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his.
It is, right? So break down why you put it out. I got you.
When we were talking about how the Most High created good and evil, he pretty much played both sides.
Yeah.
You know?
We say he played chess alone. He played chess by himself.
Like chess by himself.
Woo!
That's
Right?
great.
It's hard to play that without choosing who you want to win already. Well, it's been chosen that the Israelites will win, the righteous will win. You know, so he had it played out. Now he gonna get us down to where it's the king running with one rook, you know, alone, but we still gonna pull out the victory though. That one rook gonna sprout into a queen or whatever, you know, playing the game that way. You know, so I mean, but if you know how to play chess, right? So all of that.
The only way to win, right? There's no other way to. So we can't advance.
Right.
We can't move to the side.
So what does this show you?
End times are here. We need to follow the word. And we need to stand by your brothers who've been oppressed. And that's how I feel. I need to stick up for my family members. My family.
Well, basically, there is no such thing as free will.
Right.
He plays chess by himself, and we're those pieces.
God.
Everybody.
They should have known that a while back.
It's Proverbs 20 and 24.
Yep.
And it reads, "Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?"
What's the other one? Is that one?
They got one in Job where they talk
That's the one I want.
About the dream.
Yeah.
Job 33.
Yep.
I got it. It's Proverbs 16 and 9. "A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps."
Yeah, that was what I was doing. So, what he has us to do, we're just going to do it. And we don't, that's why this one is key. We want to show it.
Like the Lord directed you to watching these videos, and now you out here. You didn't think much prior to, I guess, before you started watching this, you didn't think that you was going to end up out here.
Got it?
The Lord moved you. He put the Spirit on you and moved you out here.
Water, bro.
We didn't know that 10 years ago. I didn't know I was going to be doing this. But I had other plans.
Yeah,
the Heavenly Father, He had the plan.
I didn't even have a good plan. I had a plan.
I didn't know I was already a part of a plan.
Way better, yeah.
You know? It ain't about our plan. We already are put on a plan.
The messed up part is we thinking our plan is working, my plan is working perfect. Not knowing my plan led right into his plan the whole time. Part of the plan that I had, I got a settlement years ago, right? I'm like, I'm about to do this with my money, I'm about to do that. That money ended up I bought a car and I didn't get into a crazy car wreck that led me right into this. Like, you set me up years before the 10, you know, and humbling yourself to that little is huge.
Yeah.
Watch what he say right here. Tell me. You got it, bro.
You want me to start from verse 14?
That word say,
This is Job 33, verse 14. For the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth not.
man, he'll give us the information, whether speaking to us in the spirit or we'll have signs, whatever that is. Most people don't perceive it, don't understand it. Right?
In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep, all that blood, man, slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of man and sealeth their instruction.
You're asleep and you're dreaming and all this stuff. You're like, okay, tomorrow I gotta go to work. After work, I'm gonna go here with my cousin. After that, I'm gonna go over here, do this, and then I got that, and then you got all these plans. What you gonna do? What actually happened is what the Heavenly Father said. Take your ass to work. You're gonna get fired. You're gonna go, do this instead. I'm not saying get fired, but I'm just saying whatever He has, what God executes. That's every time, everything that you've ever done, ever in life, ever. Ever. You know? Come on, right?
That he may withdraw man from his purpose.
Hey, that He may withdraw man from his own purpose. We have purpose. We're going to follow it and do. So now your plan is out the window. My plan is in full effect. You're going to be humble to that.
Hard for man.
You live in far. But you think that you're going to. Matter of fact, if you want to the one that says, James, he said, Lord.
Yeah, James, like 4 or 5. Yeah.
Ask another question. Why is it that the Trinity? Why is it whether it is that there is a Trinity or there is not a Trinity? If the Bible is just the same destination.
Not exactly. Hold on. You got it. You're the one that said we say Lord will.
That's James 4.
James 4.
Yes, it's also have that on his head.
Look out.
You got Satan.
Satan, man. But you know, it's crazy. He was walking with a Jake, and the Jake said, hey, don't you get me fucked up. Because the Jake know.
This is James 4. This is James 4. James 4 and 13. Go to now, yet ye say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain.
This is him breaking it down. This is one of them breaking
The
it
Ark
down.
of Shaitan. The Ark of Shaitan. The Ark of Shaitan.
Bible right there. Okay. So basically, what he's telling us was broken down in Job. They had that book. This book was being written at this time.
Bro, he distracted me. I didn't even
I know.
have my mind.
I know.
Well, what-
that happened.
I'm
There's a
sorry,
script-
bro.
There's a scripture on
Yeah,
that.
could you read that one more time, man? I had it and I was with you.
You got Matthew 13. Literally Matthew 13.
Matthew chapter 13.
Watch what it says and watch how on point these scriptures are with everything.
That's why it's called living.
Man, it's amazing how this all lines up.
Chapter 13, verse 19. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth not, then cometh the wicked one and catches away that which is sown in his heart.
And when you're almost understanding it, the full thing, you gotta send Satan over to fuck you up, to break your concentration, to come distract you from the word or whatever. That's exactly what that was. That's exactly what half the women that were not working, that did not work, half naked while buying bikinis and bathing suits and shit. That's what all of this was, to distract you. But the world like, no, don't let it, no. We don't want to cross over to wake up. You know, that's why I use that Matrix analogy. Right? The same thing. Go ahead, bro.
This catches away.
It'll work. It'll improve. Anybody else, like we've seen everybody be out here teaching, this guy's getting it, then a sexy woman come by and be like, hey, touch him. Yep, and he going up the street with her. We don't see him ever again. Like stuff happens like that. Hey, somebody come, hey man, we about to smoke some blunts. You wanna hit this? Oh yeah, I'll be right back, y'all. Never seen. So whatever it takes, Satan will come by and distract you and pull you away from this word. If it's not in you to stay, if it's in you to stay, nothing's gonna work. You're gonna stay focused in on it.
For he that received the seed into stony places, the same as he that hears the word, and
it's funny in the non-mature, right? Let me say this real quick. When I was meditating on the scripture the other day, it had me thinking, he that received it into stony places, hard rock. That's not humble. If you're not humble, you haven't removed that pride and you build yourself up with humility, it's not going to be received the same way. It's going to sit right on the surface, and it's going to be right there, but it's never going to take hold and take root and grow within you. Go ahead, bro.
And then with joy receive it.
You receive it with joy. You're happy about it. Oh, that sounds like the bomb. This is it. You heard a lot of cheerleaders. This is it. Y'all the best, man. I love y'all. Go ahead, bro. You want to be right there? You know, you receive it with joy, but no, you got another verse, bro. You got to read that next verse. You got another verse.
And remember, like the brother quoted in Job 12, the deceived and deceivers are his.
Yeah.
So Satan is going to always, the Most High always uses Satan as a symbol. You know, if the Most High, if you're one of the individuals that the Most High want to keep this information from, he'll send an evil spirit to come down and mess with your mind, and before you know it, you're throwing it all away, and whatever was brought to you is not being received. You know?
We had a guy a couple weeks ago. He been watching. He said a couple key phrases that were like, had the antennas raised. But he showed up a couple weeks in a row. But before long, we discovered he didn't have the right type of humble spirit on him. He had a real feminine type of spirit underneath all of that. He was kind of wishy-washy with his doctrine. He was on some other like, so eventually we kept trying his spirit until he got sifted out. Then all of a sudden we say like Mutombo, you know about basketball, kid named Mutombo, he's a good shot blocker. The Lord sent a Mutombo to deny you from coming into this league. You know, we don't want you to get out of here.
Send an angel.
Send an angel, somebody to come by and get you up out of here. And basically his was he got offended. It wasn't just that somebody else came, but something we brought out to him, like he was raping something, judging on rape. He got real offended by it. Got mad and went up the street.
It was something on Cornelius, I
It was
believe.
something that he couldn't understand. Yo, and even the name that he heard, we gave him every out. Yeah, the little nightmare dream he had. Well, you know, still got it, bro.
Verse 21, read to 23.
Come.
Matthew 13 and 21. Yet has he not root in himself.
He hasn't fully rooted himself in the humility and the fear of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. He isn't grounded enough to know that all these bad things could come and nothing's going to take me out of who was that Paul that said who can separate me from the Most High?
Yeah.
And the love of Yahweh Ba'Shem. That's how you have to have that type of spirit about you. Go ahead.
But endureth for a while.
But he'll endure. Be involved with it for a while. Go ahead.
For when tribulation and persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended.
And when bad stuff start happening to you because of this word, when you hear that the government is going to come down on the men of the Lord and send troops after us and kick in the doors, they might put our heads on the guillotine that way as a martyr. There's all types of hell that we can't take the chips, so how we gonna eat? Whatever the case is, we have to deal with these things to get salvation from Yahweh. Those that aren't rooted deep in this thing forever unto death are gonna get pulled up out of it. Go ahead.
He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that hears the word, and the care of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful.
Yep. So the ways of the world and riches in the world and trying to make a life in this one will choke him, and he become unfruitful as far as the truth goes. The Lord don't want you. You just was in it for a while, it was cool, but then you couldn't handle the things, you couldn't take the low. Remember that abased and abound? You couldn't take the abasement. Being low when the Lord has that trial period for you to be low. And the trial period can be the whole time you're in this truth. But you gotta recognize where the thing, a lot of brothers, when they go through that abasement as far as monetary or your lifestyle and you in the flesh, there's usually a spiritual abandonment that happens right around that same time if you endure to the end of it. You know what I mean?
Verse 23, but he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that hears the word and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit and bringeth forth some an hundredfold.
So spiritually, and you can even bring other people with you. Not to say that that's the case, but you grow spiritually, maybe the fruit that comes from that. The wisdom you get, that may just be the fruit. Or you may have others that you've been teaching, and they know something that you can bring to the Lord also. It all depends on how the fruit is increased by the Lord.
Psalm 60, Psalm 30.
We have something else. Let's hold this something. Yeah, go back. We were saying about that dream, how the Heavenly Father, we're not running nothing. We think we have a plan, but the Heavenly Father's really running the plan. Here's how Paul wrote it.
James 4 and 13. Go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain.
You know, I got plans, I got 5-year plans, I'm about to do this, I'm about to get these things, I'm about to do that. You ain't running nothing, get your mouth, right?
Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life?
You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You can pack your car. I'm moving to Colorado. I'm packing the car up, me and my women, children, or whatever. I packed it all up. We about to go. Come outside. Colorado, volcano eruption. So I don't know. Car don't work. You know, you need car work on your car. The car can't make it. And now your life has changed. You get to Utah before you get to Colorado. I don't know how to do it, but you get there, and now the car breaks down. Now you're stuck in Utah. You live the rest of your life and die in Utah. But I thought your plan was to make it to, you know. So we don't know what the plan of the Heavenly Father is. So it's gonna tell you how to operate with that. Right?
For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, and then vanisheth away.
Hey, vapor is even worse than smoke. Smoke will kind of linger and then it'll dissipate. Vapor evaporates. As soon as there's a brush of heat, a wind, it's gone already, right? And you can't even really see it, right?
For that ye ought to say,
that's how minuscule our lives are.
for that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that.
Lord willing, I'll be able to move to Utah and do this and do that, or Colorado, or whatever this and that, or, you know.
That's how you approach it.
That's how you approach it, Lord will. But here's the key thing to it, brothers. Talk about this. We naturally try to see where the Heavenly Father wants us to be at and try to stick along that path.
Yeah.
If it's outside of this, we don't set plans to do something that's going to take us away from this. You know what I mean? So we try to stay on the path that He's put us on, and Lord will, I can deviate just a little to have my little family time, or deviate, and then I'll get with the brothers on this date or whatever. You know, you want to try to keep your life anchored toward this truth as the fruit. You don't ever want to go far from that. You know, but you still have to say Lord willing, or Lord will, or if this is the Lord's will, some form of that. It's a little more, right? Go ahead.
Verse 24, but he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word, and understandeth it, which sown in good ground is he that heareth, and when it cometh forth, it bringeth forth fruit, and
boastings, all such rejoicing is evil.
I'm about to win the NBA playoffs because I'm LeBron James, and I've been there every time, and I'm the greatest there ever was. And now, what y'all gonna do about it, right? I'm boasting. That's not the real truth. The real truth is the Lord got to set up to happen however He wants to happen. That's why we're the hopeful elect. We're showing our works, Lord willing, that we'll make it, that He'll choose us to make it, that it'll be sufficient enough for us to earn that salvation. That was it, right?
And like I said at the end of that in Job 33, about how He seals your instructions. In a deep slumber up on the bed, He seals your instructions to basically withdraw man from his own purpose. It's basically to take away the pride of man. We get kind of proud and act like, we gonna set goals and we finna do this and do that. But you gotta have a humble approach to whatever it is you're trying to do. Yeah, I got a quote. So Proverbs 27:1, it says, "Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth."
You never know.
You got a shitty day, but you thought you was gonna have a good day.
Hey, there's a lot of times my shitty days turned out good at the end, and vice versa. Today is going perfect. You start getting nervous, like shit. Gotta fucking nail this big in my tire. I realized that when I come out to work today, and my tire's flat. I was driving all this time, and I ain't had the money, and you just don't know what can happen in your day. You gonna say something?
How many times have you had something planned before? Oh yeah, I got this to do. I'm about to go do this. Next thing you know, y'all end up doing none of it. That's just how it works.
A lot of times, Saturday come around, and I'll be like, damn. Say if I'm off on that day, or I get off work, and I'll be like, I need to get this done by this day or that day. I'll go home and get it ready to get that done on the Sabbath. Being wrong about it, what'll happen? I just dozed off. The Lord will shut me down, make me rest, and force me to take the rest that I'm supposed to take. That's happened a bunch of times. Like you thought you was gonna do that. I was gonna wake up at 2 and do this or that. Well, 7:30. Oh shit, I'm about to be late for work. Shit like that happens to you. The Lord will show you what He wants to happen. And we have to humble ourselves to that.
Like some of these people that's out here that's homeless and strung out or whatever influence they under. Some of them, believe it or not, probably had professions. Yeah. Some of these people probably did have good paying jobs and they had families, but they had so much pride in that they thought that they were gonna, elevate it, do more and had plans, this and a third. They came out here to Vegas and thought that they was just gonna be like, we're gonna celebrate, I'm gonna party it up because this is what I'm gonna do. And then they come out here and they lose everything that they got. And it sends them into a state of depression. So they just, I'm about to just drink, I'm about to take these drugs, and next thing you know, now they out here just stuck, just wandering around. And it's been like this for many people for years.
Till they die. Until the message comes, whichever comes first.
So that's why you gotta be real, humble.
Humility, fear of the Lord and humility, they go hand in hand. It's tough. Do I have some? Not get 1 Corinthians 4. Matter of fact, get Matthew 5 also.
I drove by yesterday, y'all wasn't here, I was watching video at work. I'm at work right now, but I want to drop off my information so I can get with y'all and get some more information. I know they sent the decree and everything I've been trying to get at y'all just so I can get the information. Then I seen it, I was like, but everything happens for a reason. It's in season. I can't be mad. It's the Father's will for it to be that way at this time, but it's just showing the work.
Decree was about?
Yeah, 100%. Decree is all about having the negativity that's coming into the camp right now. So all that negativity cannot come in And if you are of the hopeful that you're gonna do whatever you need to do to make sure. So show your work and show yourself.
Yeah.
And
Let the work speak for you.
yeah, let the work speak for you.
Yeah.
Now, not to say you can't come out here, ask questions, give what you guys or something,
right.
but you cannot call yourself a part of Great Millstone.
Right.
Yeah, but you show your work, and then the Lord's going to make sure that He takes care of it the way that it needs to be done.
No different from inside Great Millstone to outside, because not everybody in Great Millstone is guaranteed to be of the elect. No, everybody outside of Great Millstone is a 2/3. The elect is whoever they are chosen to be, understanding the doctrine, and especially when it matters. Some of the elect are in these other groups that don't believe the whole truth yet. But something's gonna spark, and they're gonna get it when they need to, and they'll be of the elect as they're supposed to. You never know how to spur their responsibility.
It's about what it is about Great Millstone. That I mean, like we do so much research. It's everything back and forth. Constantly, like and trying to figure out everything. And I just lie is everything that can come at you. Everything comes at you in every which way, every shape, every form. Family, so-called friends, the whole 9 yards. There's nothing that is greater than being hated anyway, because it is a blessing to be hated. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. I mean, just alone, I ate a sandwich. I stopped eating pork maybe like 2 months ago. I ate a sandwich that had pork on it. Somebody ordered it for me. I picked the bacon off. I was sick as a dog. And I took the bacon off, which let me know, testimony right there, this sandwich, I should have threw it away. It's like, wow, the whole sandwich is no good. The whole thing is no good. It wasn't just the fact that it was just my fault. Yeah, it was just ridiculous. And it's just a testimony. And,
See how true.
yeah, and it builds that faith that much more. And I prayed and I fasted and I talked to one of the brothers in I think he's in LA, and did a fast, and I was between looking at you guys and I think it was HOI, and it was just I fasted, and sure enough, the dude at my job got me in contact with Great Millstone. So the Lord put me there where I needed to be. My heart was receive my heart from, because you can't watch everybody. You can't watch everybody because everybody can do the same thing.
That's right.
You gotta understand it is a difference. And man, you gotta be open. Keep your mind, keep your heart open. Like the humility. And very, I ain't gonna sit here and tell you everything in my life, but my life is a blessing because I mean it is what it is, but I'm blessed all the way through it, no matter what my trials and my struggles are in my life.
We all got them.
And you know, it's just I can't even right now. I'm at lost for words. And I appreciate y'all just being out here and finally allowing me to be with y'all even for a brief moment just to talk. And it means so much. And it's something that you already want to testify, to give your testimony, and willing to go through whatever you gotta do, because ain't nothing better than this. Ain't nothing better than knowing the truth and knowing in your spirit and just letting everybody know. I don't give a damn what you think. I don't give a damn what you think about me, what you think is the truth. And I know what's the truth because it's in me. It's in me, and it's evident everywhere in this world that you see every time.
That's right.
I'll add to what you're saying with the word education is to draw from within. Right? So when you're educated, like, that's all we out here to do is education. The elect, because the elect has it already in their spirit that this will connect. They'll be drawn from within them pulled out, and then here it is. This is what's happening. You know, so that's just the back of what you're saying. Within you, our job is just to draw it out of the elect. It's not going to be drawn out of these 2/3. It's going to be drawn out of the elect. It's in the elect already. You have something right there?
This is John chapter 10, verse 4. It says, and when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him. For they know his voice. And a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. Let me jump down to verse 6. It says, but ye believe not, because you are not of my sheep, as I have said unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I will give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. So basically all the Lord's sheep are being guided to the chief shepherd. And basically the shepherds that the Lord sent out here are the prophets, the men of the Lord, that's going to be coming in his name, and they're going to be teaching them the right doctrine. So a lot of our brothers that are hearing his word, they're feeling impelled, and it's just sparking something within their spirit. That's really because the Lord is calling you, because you might be of that sheep, you might be of that number. You all are being exactly. So while this is happening, the Lord's gonna be trying y'all while He's calling you. He's gonna put you through that temptation process. You know, it tells you that wisdom shall try you to see if you're worthy of
not being able to eat right? There's something going on. He's trying to show you, right? So, I mean, there's certain situations he'll rebuke and test, but whom he rebuked, he loved. From Hebrews the 12th chapter. He loved who he rebukes, he loves. So, if he didn't love me, no, I don't care about the neighbor's kid. It's not my kid. My kids is the ones I love. Those are the ones I'm concerned with getting the correction and getting back on track where they should be. So, take that as that. And follow after the Heavenly Father.
Verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice.
This sounds like something different, but it says, I stand at the door and knock. When this tribulation and correction comes to you, I'm knocking to see if you're going to answer. And go ahead, bro. Go say it.
If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him.
It goes right with what he said. My sheep hear my voice and they follow me. So we gonna roll. That's the real Lord calling. This ain't Jesus. This is Yahweh Shai. This is the real name of the Lord. This is the truth of the Bible coming to me. Let me answer that knock at the door and let me open my mind to this and humble down and let him take the wheel and guide me the way I need to be. But I'm sure that it's him. Through my faith, I'm sure. But I've done my research to prove it's him. You know?
And will sup with him, and he was me.
He will sup with you. He will give you food for thought, food for knowledge, wisdom to grow thereby. Things that you and those around you, with the wisdom that he gives you. Those people are funny. People all the time around family, some friends, whatever. Hey man, I got this bad backache, man. What's going on? But it's only on like certain days. When you eat certain things. Matter of fact, as you said, I think it is when I eat. Stop eating that shit, man. Eat this. Get this to get it out of you, and then stop eating this and that. And they say, hey, man, I stopped eating, man. I feel better. And then I slipped up and ate it again and came back. Well, I'm not going to keep telling you how to do this. I told you like the Heavenly Father told you, and now this is it. Now you have to take it from here and run with it.
To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne.
Yep, that's the goal. That you gain enough of this wisdom and enough humility and fear from the Heavenly Father that it'll propel you to overcome all the wickedness and all the trials and tribulations and temptations and everything that are going to be set and presented before you. All the worldly fear and all of that comes to you, all that should be you'll wait. No doubt that this is it. You don't have to fear about none of that stuff. You don't have to stress about it, fear. You're only concerned that you're doing enough to earn your salvation. And that's how you overcome. I mean, I'm saying it like I've been there, but this is work to this point, and that's what the scriptures say to do. So that's what we're doing. You know? You got something? Go ahead, bro. Now, was that it?
He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says unto the churches.
That ear that can hear is those that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. If you already know something else is in you and your spirit that ain't right, and you're trying to figure out what that is, you'll be able to hear this because the Heavenly Father's speaking to you to show you that you know that this world ain't right, but here, this is the right path. And that's what led you brothers here today.
You know, it's like when I started reading and I started studying the Bible with the Lord. It's like I was telling my dude in LA. It's like I never read before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I never read anything before. It's the best story in the world. And it's like you just never you understand, but you don't understand. Like it just takes a hold of you. It takes a hold of you. It breaks you down. Like it breaks you down. Have you sobbing internally and externally. You start sobbing, you just find yourself crying for no reason.
I don't know if y'all gotta agree, but I do. This is Joel.
Two. Yeah.
This is, we all felt this way. This is Joel Salah. This is Joel chapter 2, verse 12. It says, "Therefore also now saith the Lord, turn you even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning, and rent your heart, and not your garments, and turn unto the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, your power, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and great of kindness, and repent of him of the evil." So, and we done went through that stage when we first come in. We start to learn this understanding. We start to realize the errors and the lies and the deception and how we lived. Everything was a bold-faced lie to us. When we come into this thing, it opens up our spirit, man. We see things different, and it will make you get a little depressed. Like, man, this is like cry about it, man.
I felt like I was crying the first time. Actually, right before I was getting baptized in the church, but I was so sincere about truly finding the Heavenly Father. When they said, "All right, you go ahead and change. You just got baptized and rejoice, happy." I fell on my knees and cried for like 20 minutes. And then when I came out, everything was all right. And maybe not a month after that, my cousin was like, "Look, I got this video. We were talking about this stuff. Got the video for you. Don't go to church next week. Come over to the house and watch this." And now it changed my life forever. And I was mad about it when he did it. When I saw all the tribulation coming, I was mad. The same trial that everybody been going through, trying to figure out. But I hadn't read the Bible. I tried and I couldn't get it. I fall asleep. I didn't understand. But after the apostles were breaking it down and I was watching it, and I could start putting the equation together to see the big picture, it's like it's like your eyes are now working. Your mind can understand. That's that Isaiah
69.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
So acquaint yourself with grief, because and sorrow, because a lot of things you're gonna see. And this is the thing for me is seeing my loved ones reject this truth. That was the key thing for me. It really hurt. First, because I want to tell everybody, and guess what? God is black, the Lord is black, and then I want to hear, we Negro Latino there. I was just happy to tell them the truth. All right, man, get out of here with this shit, man. We about to smoke this blunt, man. We smoking it now. I'm about to go read. You about to read the Bible? Man, we going to the club. You ain't got bitches on there. Got that. Nah, you know. But to see them still be in that sunken place, and knowing that I can now see and I see what their troubles are, but they can't get themselves out, it made me hurt, but then it made me rejoice that they forget about them, save yourself. Sometimes when you save yourself is an example of them how they should do, how they should follow later. But every man has to be persuaded in their own mind. So it takes time for them to click in for that to happen for them. Was you born that? That was it, right?
When you I went back and just watched some of the movies. It's like I never watched those movies because now I see different stuff and how this equates and that equates to this and this equates to that. And I'm looking at the movie totally different, just like Aquaman, where he says we're here to defeat and we're going to defeat the dragon. What? Like now, had I not seen that, now I know it had a totally different meaning.
Yeah.
But now the meaning is totally different, and the true meaning what they meant behind it.
For me, a lot of movies click. Like when some of the elders would bring up movie situations, certain scenes in movies. That was some of the stuff that made it click for me. So I use a lot of movies that I've seen that now I see spiritually and I can see the real truth in them. Hey, you still in Revelation, bro? 3 and 18.
I'm bringing
third chapter, bro. You bring that right now.
It's 2 Corinthians 5 and 17.
Yep.
Therefore, if any man be in Yahweh Shai, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away.
Now, here's a movie analogy, right? In the movie Interview with the Vampire. Anybody seen that movie?
Yeah.
Remember that movie he said, I was a brand new vampire, weeping at the night. He said, things seem to move, but once he became a vampire, he said the statues seem to move, but stay the same. The day, like everything changed, the way he saw the world all changed. That's what it's like in this truth. Everything changes, but you see more in everything. You see the spiritual aspects of everything. Okay, that's how we can say, oh, that guy's a demon. Even though he was talking about things that we can be, we might want to hear it. He came, left a Bible and all of this, a blanket for comfort or whatever he brought. We still know he came to distract you. We still know that they came by distracting him. You know, we still see what's actually going on. Big picture. Go ahead, bro.
All right, 2 Corinthians 5 and 17. Therefore, if any man be in Yahweh Shai, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new.
All things have become new now. See what a newness of life, a new energy for yourself, a new fulfillment. You feel finally like when you come to this truth, you feel like, now I know why my life sucked the whole time. It wasn't the worst, but it was. I knew I could be better, but it never actually added up to nothing.
I know why
I'm pretty good.
I know why that happened. Now that I understand these persons more, I know why all this happened. Because of all this is meant for it to happen, even though it may feel shitty for me right now. But it is a testimony to know that I am loved.
Yes.
And that I have to be on the right path.
Yeah.
Because if they hated Yahweh Shai, I mean, who am I?
They killed him and the prophet.
Exactly. Like,
So,
who are we?
We're
Like,
signing up for that.
Exactly.
Being out here, we're signing up to be killed and persecuted and everything else. That's funny. That's where I was going, right? Yeah, boy. Yep.
It's 18. And all things are of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, who hath reconciled us to himself by Yahweh Shai, and have given to us the ministry of reconciliation.
Now we're reconciled. Now, it's funny because he puts all the pieces of your life that never fit with the world, and puts it into somewhere that it fits. My spirit fits with these brothers, right? And the other brothers that teach the word, LA and all different places. And now it fits in this truth. It makes sense to me now. Now I can be who I'm supposed to be. Before I was caught up like, I can never reveal all my true thoughts. I can never, I'm tired of niggas telling me, oh man, you going too deep, bro. You too high, bro. You doing this, just tripping out, right? But now, I can say things about, but you know what? I had that dream too. I did this before. And I'd rather have precepts lined up for the things you talk about now. Yeah, because Most High said it right here in this book right here, boom. It's like, so now you're confident and it's confirmed in you that this is where you fit. But you still have to go through the hard things, which are another sign of this is for you. When all the negativity come at you. You know what I'm saying?
It's James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh that give it to all men liberally.
If you need understanding or you need wisdom, you gotta ask the Heavenly Father. And what's going on? What do I need to do? And most of the time it's told you. It's probably told you, even though your stomach is making like, you need to go out and talk to those guys. You know? So before you know it, stomach ain't too much about it. You know what I mean? So when you
I'm at work right now. I actually got to leave, and I don't want to leave, but I'm only on lunch.
right, but that moment is now open for you to do it. Right?
Yeah.
And now we also say, hey, you're welcome. I'll come back, ask as many questions as you want. You know? You're welcome anytime for both of us, right? Go ahead and read what you got, brother.
Continue in James. And upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and
You
tossed.
can't choose. You know what? I'm gonna put all myself into this, but I'm gonna save a percentage just in case. You gotta go plan B just to make plan A work. This is plan A. There is no plan B, basically. Plan A is all, you just gotta make it work. That's all, you know, losing life, losing limbs.
The duty of all men.
Yeah.
But this is the duty of man.
Yeah.
This is all it amounts to. That was it. Get Matthew 10.
What days
You have
y'all?
something else?
What days? Y'all just here on Saturdays? Sundays?
Sunday, every Sunday.
2:30.
I'm gonna give you my number. And mind if I give you guys a number?
Yeah, we right here though.
All right. Just more
I'll take it easy.
information. Like if you shoot something to me, information and everything, I greatly appreciate it. You know, just put me on the right path. I mean, it's my kid and everything. Like it means so much. It means so much. Like I'm trying to get out to LA and everything, the whole 9 yards, get out there. I mean, now that decree, whatever. Y'all need help. It's a blessing for me to help y'all. If I can do something for y'all, let me know. You know what I mean?
You work every Sunday?
I work every Sunday, but it ain't a Sunday I got time where I can take off. If I can get one Sunday in, I'll get one Sunday in. You know what I mean? Whatever. You let me know ahead of time. Like, hey, we need you here. I'll come. 48 hours in advance. So 48 hours before. You need me that Sunday, I got time. I'll get that, and I'll be here Sunday.
You live here or you live in
I live here. I work in Green Valley. I live in North Las Vegas.
Because you said you trying to get to LA brothers, is what I'm imagining you're saying.
Yeah, and that's only because I've been talking to him, and I'm a man. If I talk with you and everything, I like to meet you face to face. That's what it is.
We came out of that.
Yeah. Hey, if y'all want to take a trip too, I'm willing to drive. Y'all let me know the date. Not a problem. Definitely. Chris.
All right, brother. Shalom.
Acts 14:22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue.
Part of the confirmation that you know that this is for you, a disciple of Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh.
That's why we read these scriptures, whether it's Sirach 2 or whatever, telling you, hey, don't worry about all the ills and temptations and everything, the backlash and persecution that you're going. Keep going. Keep sticking with the truth. Keep praying. Keep fasting. Keep teaching. You know, keep learning. Right? That's how we make it into the kingdom of heaven. But it's going to be through much tribulation. Just don't stop. Don't let you on the right path when that comes to you. Keep going. Matthew 10. Bring that out for us.
Matthew 7, verse 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, And broad is the way.
When you look at the word straight here, it's not S-T-R-I-G-H-T, S-T-R-A-I-T. It's a different meaning. It means a difficult or hard path. Like people say straight, they're like, I want a straight path. No. It's not, it's the difficult thing. And how much more difficult can it possibly be to be a righteous man or attempting to be a righteous man in society that doesn't accept it? That's the straight thing.
The word straight, dictionary, it says a narrow passage of water connected to seas or two other large areas of water. A channel, sound, narrows, infinite. Go down, it says used in reference to a situation characterized by a specified degree of trouble, difficulty.
Like the Bering Straits, it would be difficult to pass through with a ship or anything.
Yeah, anything.
Oh, it says a situation of perplexity or distress.
And then you're distressed in this. What it said in Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter.
House of mourning, house of feasting.
That is further down. Like oppression makes the wise man.
Yeah.
Because you can be oppressed if you don't know about it. You're not worried about it. Like most of the people are like, I'm free. What you talking about? You go to work tomorrow? You're not free. You're going, right? You got bills next week, next month, whatever. Yeah, you're going, right? You're not free.
And it's like in this world, it's like they promote paying your bills on time and all that. It's something that you just, and I pay my bills, I pay my taxes. Like that's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
You paying it, you get rendered to a Caesar with his hands. That's what's so proud about that. You're a tribute to you're not free. You paying bills and paying taxes and all that is keeping these higher ups in power over you.
But let's say this, with that being said, that don't mean you can just quit. You still gotta pay people. You still gotta eat.
No, we in captivity.
We gotta do what you gotta do.
It's a privilege, isn't it?
And he says that driving is a privilege, being free is a privilege. They can put you in jail and take all your privileges, right? They feed you, but they don't actually have to. Like, they're in control if you eat or not. Out here we can go, I can go climb a tree and pull a apricot or something. I don't know if that's here, but pull something off a tree and try to eat berries and leaves or something here. Something to eat, but in there, ain't none of that. They can control everything. So the point being, it's going to be a difficult situation, a straight gate, if you will, walking the path to the Heavenly Father. I don't know if you remember this movie, but The Golden Child. There's a movie with Eddie Murphy called The Golden Child. And he had to get out and the scene. He had to get the knife, right? It's also a sword, right? He had to get the knife. So, but he had to go through the straight gate to get it. He was walking from the little thing and put it like, yeah, there's a ground. He said, hey, don't fall, because there's no ground. He said, there's a ground. Takes a quarter out, flicks it. Oh shit, there's no ground. No, there's no ground. Because if you fall down this straight gate, it's worse if you never took it. But there's the opportunity to cross through this straight path, the straight gate. It's an opportunity for salvation. And matter of fact, that's finish yours so we can get into that. But I ain't
he had to hold a glass of water. So
and he has to hold the water, so which is like the wisdom you had to hold in you too. You couldn't just be dancing with freedom. He had to hold that water.
Yeah.
And then what he said in that movie, he said he can only get the knife if his heart is pure. So then he drank the water, and the fire that the flame was around the knife, it went away, and he can now grab it. That's the same analogy of this truth. Like the guy was talking about seeing movies differently. That movie, I saw that, brother see that scene in that movie differently. And apply it to this truth.
Living waters.
Yep, it's the living water. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat.
Everybody else is following that broad way, man. The church is a broad way, money is a broad way, all of their deities and idols are wrong with. That's all part of the same problem. I don't believe in nothing. I'm a this or that. I'm an atheist, whatever. All of that is all the broad way. Most people are in over there. This straight gate path is for a small river. 144,000 and a third of only these people, according to the spirit of their father.
It says, because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Yep, straight is the gate, narrow is the way, and few be there that find it.
That's why a lot of people ain't gonna make it, man.
Yep.
Capacity on that Noah's Ark that's being built now is small compared to the population of the earth, man.
Come.
See how every animal they get to go on that ark, and all the people they get to go on that ark. Only the 8 souls of men, 8 people went, and then 2 of each animal, and then the rest of the animals that were righteous, that they could feed off of by their own ark. That's all that went. Same similar situation now. We're building an ark now that we get to enter into, get salvation from the flood that's coming. Which is all analogy for the earth that way. With the fire, the destruction, the pestilences, the tribulation, all these, the death, and all these other things that are coming.
That's why the Most High made it difficult so that a lot of people don't make it.
Yeah.
Because it's only enough, it's only a certain capacity that he wants to fill. So we walk in that tight rope, and it's gonna be real difficult to get to the other side.
It's windy, it's gonna get hot, the feet gonna hurt,
in other words,
situation gonna come against you.
In other words, Satan's gonna be trying to pull you many different ways. He's gonna be trying to entice you, he's gonna be trying to make you fall to your old lust desires that you had, years ago, or you might have had an addiction that you used to have. Satan will try to get you to, hey, you ain't had it in a while, like don't worry about it, go ahead and pick that up, man.
Wait till you smoke this blunt on the truth.
Yeah.
You gonna really
you might have a female that look real good. Satan send a woman after you, man. Yeah. So it's many different ways.
Yeah. Whatever your weaknesses are, Satan will try you with those. Whatever that's good. Top. Verse 6. I want to the whole part, the middle part, and all that, the open part. Start at the top.
Second Esdras, chapter 7, verse 1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights before. And he said unto me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a high place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow.
Hey, the sea is set in a great place, a vast, wide open and everything. It's deep and wonderful, right? Well, what if to get to it, it was a very narrow path and difficult to get to. And that's an analogy for this truth. Keep going, bro.
Very few, very little people.
But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come to the wild?
That vast, wonderful place of the ocean or the sea, if you don't get through that narrow, that opens you up to that part. And that's an analogy for the difficulty of what we have to go through to get to the kingdom of heaven. That's why we read, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. Come on, bro.
Verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is built
Another analogy,
and set upon a broad field, and is full of good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Like as if there
dangerous on both sides. If you fall one way or the other, tip too far, misstep, any of that can cost you everything. Yeah?
And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
Hey, there's a big brother, man, but you can't piggyback with this brother, man. You know, we can't carry you, y'all can't carry me. Every man gotta walk on his own 2 feet, willingly, you know, and then humbly through this straight gate. And you know what? Where I may misstep and step on a thorn and shit, don't, but you know, I'm trying to hold on. The next man may step somewhere else and step in mud, like, oh damn, you know. But all these analogies for tribulation that we all have to go through, like we were saying before, particular to the individual. It's a little more, right? Hold on, quickly.
This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Much more, because I was there before, so like the Lord said he was there before, or Paul, I think was saying like this. I was there to kind of guide you and keep you on track. The Lord did that also. But now, much more, without me in my absence, you have to be on top of it, not to make any missteps and work out your own salvation before you.
So we're being set up to be dispersed.
What do you mean?
Or we're being set up to be dispersed. If I can't ride on your coattails, or I can't ride on your shoulders,
well,
it means I'm going my own way.
No,
with you, but
right.
onto my own.
You're just going on your own 2 feet, under your own, I don't want to say will.
Carry yourself.
Right.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? But you can look to this guy, any of us, the apostles, anybody, and see how they're walking down a path. And you take yours, they're taking their steps down the path. And we follow them the way they walk with the way we walk down that same path. Or if they can get that far, then I can believe and I can go that far. Or this, we all say it. This is just how these videos happen. You know, testimonies or whatever else. The apostles always are dropping knowledge on, you know, when I was back in the world, I had to do this. This situation was like this. When it comes to the drinking, don't do that and do it this way. Or what women do, watch out for this and that. Showing you that when you walk along this path, that we're just men doing it, but we also have to watch how, and you can easily learn from my mistakes, because I've been where you're at. And that's how we pass this down. But you still have to figure out the right way to walk for you. But the easiest way to learn is from somewhere the less hurtful or dangerous way to learn from your own, from someone else's mistakes, and not from your own. They say experience is the best teacher, but some things you don't want to experience. You don't believe that. Okay, you got something else?
Like I said, it's Proverbs 4 and 14. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. Right?
Go that way, yeah.
And basically, you see the evil examples that men do. Don't follow the example. Follow, it's going to say, walk the perfect man. Right? Is that how it goes? Walk the perfect man, meaning you follow after the example of a man that's actually leading the way, and this man actually knows the way.
Yeah, you wouldn't follow somebody that, I know how to get to Luxor. Follow me. You go this way, like, hold on. You going that way for me, man. I heard it that way. But then the other guy like, nah, I know the way. It's this way, you go this way. You can see that they know. Matter of fact, I'm already going that way, so you just follow me. So you just start walking, and you can see the actual pyramid on Luxor where they're sitting in the direction he's walking. You can see the kingdom of heaven in the direction by what the apostles and the elders are ahead of you, walking that direction, setting the example on how to get there. And that's pretty much what it is. And that's the same thing about the men in this book. They did it also, things that are written aforetime, written for our learning, that we may be benefited in this time. So that's why all the history, the different...
How y'all doing today? Have a very, very wonderful day. Don't forget,
we're all walking on our own.
Right.
Alone.
Right. But
yeah.
we're not alone.
Not alone
Because you
with.
got other eyes with you,
Yeah.
and you got the Spirit of the Heavenly Father
I understand.
over us all.
Yeah.
See how but I think you understand it though.
Philippians
Yeah.
3:17.
Yeah.
Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as you have us for an example.
Mark them who walk so as you have us for an example.
So the elders ahead of us, they're paving the way.
The elder
Yeah.
apostles, we following in their footsteps.
They're paving the way. They're saying this is the way to go.
They showing us the way.
We believe through
This is
faith.
what I ran into.
Yeah, we believe slightly. We believe through faith that the Spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai is guiding those men in the righteous way. And we believe we could, but that we don't just take their word for it. We start looking into how they break these. Like you said, the one thing about Great Millstone we know is the research.
Yeah.
You can't be matched to any other group. Can't match.
The guy who put me on you guys, his name is Facts Works. He said, "Look at my name." He said, "Facts Work." Go figure it out.
The scriptures say, no man put his hand to the plow looking back is fit for the kingdom.
Yep.
So basically the analogy the brother was making, hey, we all got a field that we gotta till to, and we all gotta tend to. I can show you how to till it, but I can't actually pick up the till or the
I gotta
plow.
work my field. You gotta work your own.
Yeah,
You got your own tools.
exactly. Fine. So we all gotta work for our salvation, but we're helping each other out with the experiences that brothers went through. Like for me, for example, I'm the youngest brother age-wise in the camp. And I came into the truth while I was still in high school. So I didn't have a lot of experiences. So I learned like from every brother up here, you know? And
You're like,
yeah, kind.
it happens when you start, when you use them and you can see that there's wisdom in that, like, you try that. You know, you try it out and it works.
Even though it's a difficult walk,
Go back. It's a little bit more.
that helps you. The experience of others helps you walk easier to a degree.
You can see that somebody
Like right now.
Because it's really to help you win, you know? Because when brothers go through certain stuff, they obviously tell you, hey, bro, look out for this because you don't want to be in this situation. So when they telling you these things, it's like, okay, I ain't gonna do that because brother told me he went through this. But like for certain stuff, like you don't want to experience it at all.
some things is just best.
Rock it up.
Some things is better than you know, some things you don't have to go to believe. I don't have to touch on fire to know that it's hot. I don't. Some things like I think we need this, so yeah, it works. You know, sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. You have to say, right?
It's,
Go back to that.
1 Peter 5.
Oh yeah,
At the top.
you're at the top.
There's 1 Peter 5 at the top.
Yeah.
The elders which are among you, I exhort, who am also an elder, and the witness of the sufferings of Yahweh Shai, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of the Most High which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly.
Yeah, this is one of the best scriptures about how the men ahead of us, we all got somebody ahead of us. The men ahead of us are paving the way, and they're showing us how to walk down this path, right? And even you will, like I said to you, you were like, yeah, right. So this brother said, hey, you one day gonna be an elder to somebody. He's like, what? Yeah, somebody's gonna look to you for guidance and direction. You're gonna have the answers, and you're gonna be able to do it. So as we're following our examples, we're also being examples to somebody that may be following us. Just like following the path onto the leader that's walking down to wherever we say we're going, through that narrow gate. You know?
Yeah, we're following to lead.
Right.
You know, we're really being set up to be leaders. You know?
Reads, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind, neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage, but being examples to the flock.
Not trying to make ourselves like, yeah, I'm the commanding general of all Israel, and if it's not through me, you ain't getting the truth. You know, people say that.
The
That's
comforter.
a real guy out there. I'm not the comforter. I'm a God-sent comforter at this church. Stop. I'm just a man trying to make it, and I'm trying to help you make it because it's beneficial to me. If you make it, it's beneficial to you. If I make it, it just helps the big picture. And it's all through the work of Yahweh Shemashah, the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah.
Whereas before, we're lost.
Right.
And another man.
And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away.
Yep, and that's what we're working for, to get that kind of glory that don't fade away. That was it? Go back to that.
Second Esdras, chapter 7, verse 9. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, and he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
That's what it is. The truth is like that. Hey, guess what? I got the most beautiful city and kingdom. All your heart's desires of righteousness are waiting for you. But you gotta walk to go get it. Oh, okay. Well, how far is it this far? Okay. Well, is it on flat ground? No. It's up a steep mountain and thorns, and there's wild animals there waiting to kill you.
Like a crash course.
Man,
Do I know which direction to go?
But it's that way. Just go that way and you'll make go east or whatever, and follow that way and you'll get there. Just keep listen to my spirit, you'll get there. And once you get there, you'll be able to enjoy all the things, but it's tough to get there.
Man, you guys helped me out a lot.
You gotta
I was in
earn.
pain just like this guy.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better. A lot better.
Yes, a little bit more.
Verse 9. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
How you gonna get your gift if you don't go pick it up? If you don't go get to it. You gotta work to get to it. You gotta put your energy towards getting it. It's crazy, right? But,
Yeah, it's crazy.
But don't that seem
really.
fair though?
Huh?
Don't that seem fair?
Yeah. It seems it's not. It doesn't. It is fair.
It's not a burden.
It's
it
not
shouldn't
even
feel
a-
like a burden about it, right?
It's lifting a burden.
It's lifting.
You can't imagine that something like this that requires you to do the work and to adhere to these laws would ever make your life easier. They tell you it makes your life harder.
Right. But
Until you don't need it.
one of the most beautiful things about the way this Bible is set up and the Word of Heavenly Father is everything is black and white.
True.
There's no gray area.
No maybes.
You know what I mean? There's no maybes in this thing, right? It's either yes or no, yay be yay, nay be nay. No ifs, ands, or none of that, right? So everything that you do and everything that you're about becomes confirmed that it was good or bad. So if it's good, continue doing it. If it's bad, and there's the head brother in LA. I always bring this up. I love this saying. When in doubt, throw it out. If it seems iffy at all, just don't do it. Stay the hell away from it. Wait till you get understanding and edification on it to move forward. But if you got doubt about it, don't do it. If that's eating something, I don't know if this gelatin is vegetable or beef or pork. Fuck it. I don't want it. I don't know if this girl is going to be a positive or negative thing for me. Fuck it. You gotta assess in your life how to things keep you operating inside this faith and operate from making sure that happens. First and foremost, you might have to take a different job, working more hours so you can live in a place where you can perform this truth. Or it might be the opposite. You may have to take a pay cut, live in the hood to be able to work the hours so you can. Your path is laid for you, just like my path is laid for me. I can't tell you, don't do that on this path. I give you examples of what happened to other men, but you still got to walk.
At the end of the day, the way this truth is laid out, if you're one of those souls that this is meant for, really taking this route makes everything much more simple.
Yep.
The world and what they're trying to do and what they're chasing, it's all complicated.
Yep.
People complicate so much. this thing is straightforward, straight direct, no gray areas. You know, that's why it's better to even be in this, because even though from the outside it might look like, damn, so I gotta go out every week and I gotta study, I gotta, you know, I gotta abstain from this and that. People from that world thinking like, no, that's too much to do. But to us, that's all I gotta do to get everlasting life.
I'm gonna say the other part that they don't want to acknowledge, the people that ain't for this, what's about to happen.
Right.
Go to Sarah Connor.
They're right there in front of you.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Would you rather be a slave to this world or a slave to
the Father and Spirit? Right?
Yeah.
This is the part that sucks, that they don't ever want to acknowledge is about to happen. This is what that makes. So I just gotta miss some meals. Possibly, I can possibly die, but I can escape this. Yeah, it's worth it. I can escape this. Yes, hey, forget the fact that you get to ride the UFO. Never mind that. You know, but just saying, I get to escape those other things. I get to be looked at as somebody positive and righteous in the eyes of the Heavenly Father. Man, because this nigga walking by and running. You know what I mean? Like, well, so you gotta deal with all of these thoughts.
Be written in the book of life.
I want to be written in the book of life, not the book of the dead or none of that. I want to be able to earn this way out, you know. I went to Chicago brothers last night. He said, man, I can't do enough. This deal is so sweet. What more can I do for it to earn it? Let me know so I can do it.
That's something I wanted to ask about. I'm talking about Deuteronomy, whenever they say that the slave have been asleep, like for instance, before we came to light and truth, does that mean that when the new system comes and the heathens are put underneath us as slaves, because that's where they belong, are they going to be asleep? Or are they going to suffer as we are suffering now?
You know, get that, get
One thing that really bothered me when I started to learn about this is when I started to learn about Esau and how I knew it to be true in my heart is that I could just, no matter what I learn, I can never hate him as much as he hates me right now.
The Lord don't have to give us that perfect hatred for him.
You know?
He don't have to give it to us.
I don't hate him. He hates, you know.
Right.
I can't do the things, even knowing what I know now, I don't feel like I can do those things to him.
You don't hate Esau?
Ezekiel
I don't hate.
25.
I feel like we need to be justified. I feel like they need to be judged, and I feel like if that's our job, that's what's written, that's what we should do. But you know, that's something
if it was
that
you of yourself being in the flesh, we have emotions, so you're gonna automatically be compelled according to your emotions to show compassion to others.
Yeah.
But when that time comes, we're gonna have a whole new spirit or a whole new way of thinking.
Coming to us too. Keep learning. Watch what this man do. Watch how this man does.
You're not gonna. How you feel now, when the devil, when he finally shows himself completely, you're gonna kind of, you're gonna change. Yeah, you're gonna change hearts, man.
Yeah.
Trust me.
And the word hate is just mean a strong dislike. You know, this society deems the word to be something that's like the worst of the worst. We just have a strong dislike for Esau.
Murder is way worse.
Yeah.
Everybody don't go to jail that does murder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody that still don't go to jail or whatever. But just saying that I don't, or believing I don't like, or I hate, or I detest, or strongly dislike something, that's like one of the worst things. That's how light is dark and dark is light. How they turn the world upside down. They making things worse than what it has to be. That should make you upset alone.
I am upset.
No, right.
I'm angry.
Right. But there's a righteous way to let that out. Let me get that Ezekiel right there. Ezekiel 25, we'll start at 13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Yep.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord, power Yahweh.
So the Lord's going to put his anger in us to execute judgment upon Edom.
Ooh.
You know?
I mean, right now, we can't go to that level right now. Society is too much intact right now to even be at that level. I work with Edomites. I can't be. I mean, I know what I think and feel about them, but I can't. The level that we're gonna go to is that all-out postal. You know, that black. We say white out and righteousness, but when you black out and you just do some crazy, bugged out, seeming stuff, you know, but the Heavenly Father's gonna put us in a righteous mind state to do the righteous thing to the wicked.
It comes from God.
Right. And you know, people say, oh, a lot of the world was ruled and conquered by those words. Yeah, but the spirit and power wasn't with those guys. The spirit and power was with us to do. The proof is that we're naturally a compassionate people that aren't easily persuaded to do stuff like that. But he gonna put his fury and his anger on us to be able to do it. You was holding something, right? Deuteronomy 30, what was the other one? Proverbs.
So Proverbs chapter 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Well, and that's the thing. People are going to rejoice when the righteousness and the Israelites are doing the play of them. They're going to rejoice at it. They're going to love it. They're going to realize, hey, like in the 4th chapter, I'm not going to have you get it, but in the 4th chapter, the heathen will look at us and be like, how righteous are these people that they have God so near unto them to call on them for whatever they ask for, right? You have the statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law that they have. And so when we share with them, they're going to see the wisdom in it faster than the 2/3 of our nation saw. They're going to be like, oh, this makes sense to not eat this nasty ass. Even though my ancestors in Moab have been eating eel and whatever the hell else for hundreds and thousands of years, I can see how I'm better by not eating them. I can see how I'm better by doing these things instead, you know? So they're going to rejoice when the righteous are in authority. But now is the time that is about to describe now in the next little one.
But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Yep.
When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So I don't even see half of the Edomites walking. Like I see more Edomites on the corner begging for money than anybody. You know? You just see the view of the people in the morning. That's why there's all these uprisings and uproars of people and everything going on. Nobody's happy. They're like, oh, this is enough of Black Lives Matter. Stop killing us. Hey, well, we need more food. Give us food. We're down here in Venezuela. We need food. Give us more food. There's mourning in the earth happening because of the rulers that rule in the world.
Hey, don't the Most High always give us example?
By the higher up.
Morning.
So we need to do that.
Right, so somebody has to be here for this to be set and to happen the right way.
Will they ever come to the same understanding that we will have? Ever? Or will they always be behind?
The Edomites?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're always going to be
Well, they're always going to be the wicked.
So the same punishment that we've had here, that we'll always be behind, is the same punishment they'll have for eternity.
Yeah, but they'll love it.
Not Esau. Esau going to hate. A 1,000-year period that we're going to be ruling. Esau is going to be, he's going to be in hell for a long time. Very long time.
There's no captivity in the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be hell. Because he wasn't created for that. But like we said, the analogy we bring up now, for him doing wickedness is his version of righteousness. Because his spirit wasn't God. He created, the Heavenly Father created him to be wicked in every situation, no matter what. When he does righteousness, he does it unwillingly. So in the kingdom of heaven, when he's forced to do righteousness, it ain't gonna sit right. He's gonna be struggling and fighting against it. We're gonna whoop his ass right? Until he's eradicated off the planet.
That's right.
Once he's eradicated off, the heathen gonna be like, hey, this ain't that bad. I served my time and I built it up. This is beautiful. I'm glad we did it. And I'm keeping your laws because they're excellent. They're never gonna fully understand the level of what we do because they're not Israelites, but they're gonna understand that we're gonna stay in line and we're gonna be happy because not just because we're forced to be, because it's exactly better than it was any other time.
After the second death, this is Revelation 9 and 29. It's after the destruction. It says, and the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of their works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk, neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts. So you're going to still have a level of rebellion even after America gets wiped out, and these nations are going to still be doing what they're doing. That's why the Lord's going to have to come as an opposing force. That's why he's going to come down and subjugate and put all these nations in captivity. It's going to have to be a war.
That's what he says.
They're not going to stop. Their nature, they're not going to stop.
That's why he said he took all the crowns of the kings and put them on his head. He had to conquer that king to conquer that nation of people to get them humble to him. Because they're all not just going to naturally humble. I ain't got to deal with it. We can still do. No. We're coming to reform the whole earth. The whole earth is ours. We have to reform everybody on it. Because we were given the heathen as an inheritance to be our workers, our employees. Which is only a friendly way to say slave. When we're called employees, we're being called slaves. Same meaning of words, right?
We're going to do everything that they've done to us. Not everything. Because they did faggot shit to us. They did all type of evil things that you ain't supposed to do. But as far as executing judgments, they're going to be our slaves. We're going to have their women. Okay, when they get out of line, when they go off, according to our law, we're going to bash them up their head with our scepters. A rod of iron. We're going to torment it. We're going to do all that.
Because the scriptures say our hearts shall meditate terror. And then we're going to be on a higher level, so we're going to come up with all types of stuff in righteousness.
Because he shed too much blood on the earth. So he has to repay, he has to pay double of that blood. How much, these last 500 years he's been shedding blood. So how much, if the Lord said he has to pay double, so how many years do he got to get his blood shed? Double that.
And really, that's just over the past 500. He shed so much. We're not going to talk about the time the Romans, what he was doing. 70 AD and whatever else, or even the Greeks, what he was doing.
In the ancient world, with what's the one that told on us to the Hamites? I can't think of Haman.
No, that's during the Persian.
That's Persian. That's Slovakia. Yeah.
But still.
But they did tell on us during the.
It was always trying to find a way to chop us up and get our people killed. When he first said it, after we got the blessing.
Are you talking about the Babylonians?
Babylonians, yeah.
We got
raise it,
kind.
We got the blessing from Isaac. And he realized that we got it. He didn't. He was mad after he got his blessing. He still was mad. So from that moment, I'm gonna say I was then begin to slave my brother Jacob. And he has been doing that, shedding blood on us ever since. Read that in
Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy power, Yahweh, will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Go back to the 28th chapter of Deuteronomy. All that's going to be put on the heathen. Particularly, and foremost, the Edomites. They're the ones you're going to see it just play out. Like, you can already see it starting to happen now. So a little bit of it get lifted off of us and get over there. You can kind of see it starting to happen. See them been frustrated. The fucking economy's collapsing. I'm jumping out of the window and killing myself. Random shit that they can't handle that we deal with every day. Low level stuff. Hey, as your pastor would always say, it's still running water. These people are losing their mind. They still get running water. Venezuela don't have that. They get oil. Was that them that's getting oil water?
They get
sewage water in Venezuela.
They ain't got no electricity.
Those are Israelites. They don't have a way to get all the stuff we have. They've begun Jacob's trouble.
Puerto
on a high
Rico is
level.
still devastated. They still haven't fully
Haiti
recovered.
ain't fully recovered either. Don't let nobody say different. They wasn't on a high level in the first place. You know, all over there. Go ahead and read that scripture. Yeah.
Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
So they're gonna start getting. They're the ones that start getting. You know, and just like we get beat over the head to keep Israel, we beat them over the head to keep ours. So we welcome every week, bro.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up for today.
What do you guys study? I'm not at that level yet. I'll probably take a couple weeks to come see you guys. But I really like it.
I appreciate you saying that now. We're gonna sub next week.
No, I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll probably bring my brother.
Okay,
Bring him with me. So.
Hey, write your questions down and get a notepad. Try to bring your Bible with you.
Oh, I had a couple questions. I think you guys asked us. There was a lot.
Keep those.
I realize now if I keep throwing questions at you, you're obligated to answer them.
We're gonna answer.
You got to.
And we're gonna run
Keep you out here all night.
We do that anyway, but you know, just to keep it under context. You know, keep this one. Plus, keep it sold up.
I'm glad I came out. I was so close to it. It wasn't even close, I just felt it, man. I wasn't gonna come.
And Shalom, we'll give all praise to Yahweh.
By Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash.
Remarks to the elder apostles who grew up in the Hillsborough. Shalom, Rakakadam, peace and blessings. To the tabernacle of David, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
I was going to keep talking.